the kobold, the tiefling burning bright. There are tales of the hoplite and the father of orthodox light. There are riddles of the snake folk and the jackalope stride. It's the records of wondrous company, and whether you think them true, it's the accounts of good comrades and the friendships that we grew.
Hello and welcome back to the next session. Oh god, you delivered this like a airline pilot. And after last session, they moved along to last we left off, Wondrous Company met up with the various personnel needed of the remnants of the 334th Alabama Light Rifle Company, who have been working pretty much hand in hand with regional law enforcement and kind of specialty groups like the Fairies of the Veil, and obviously working with the Confederate government and the Signals Company specifically, to figure out why all these various portals and openings and random ruptures in the Veil to the Fey Realm were popping up rather sporadically. Noticing a pattern to one in specific that would repeatedly open in the same location, leading to the same area, or so they thought, they ventured to send through a somewhat understaffed reconnaissance company of infantry and some support. They've been missing for a couple months now. And Wondrous Company, on behalf of the OSS of the US, were tagged in to assist the Confederacy in investigating this alongside the Signal Corps. Getting to meet with the persons who are hopefully going to be there to pull you out in time once you should achieve your objective. You were given a couple weeks worth of food, a cart, a horse, having purchased a heavy machine gun as well, in addition to handfuls of other supplies and ordnance that you guys thought you might need. You stargated your way through the portal as it closed behind you, with the knowledge that it opens on roughly 40 to 48 hour intervals, at least on your side of reality. Finding yourselves landing in the Fey Realm and almost instantly being a bit bewildered at the strangeness and oddness of it, you've been given two tasks. One, track down through the Fey Realm the missing company. Find out what happened to them, where they went, or where they are, and bring them back. Escort them back. In addition, you have also been tasked with what their original mission was: map finding, cartography, getting a rough lay of the land, at least within the area around the portal. Which is where we last leave the party, having made their way not but a quarter mile down the road-ish, where the portal opens up. They came across a handful of little mushrooms, little spuds, little fun guys, who gave a little bit of a pointer to seeing the kobold as what they interpreted as a colossal dragon in relation to them, asking for their help in going to a little village nearby, a little place, a little happy area. The very last moment we left, Alexander nearly got eaten by a tree trying to leave a trail of breadcrumbs before blowing it in half, and the party mounting on your wagon and very quickly making your way down the road. We pick up with with the party moving along at a nice, steady, brisk pace, down your little path. All of you sitting on your wagon or sitting on the little driver's seat of the wagon, just kind of rumbling down the road. Little mushrooms sitting in between Peter and Torrin, who, to my knowledge, are up on the front of the wagon, kind of pointing the way down this somewhat narrowing forest alpine path.
We need
mushrooms.
We need to do our sketch the map, Thorin.
I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. It's just if you see, there's a lot of map here to map.
Can we have the map screen, DM?
Yep, I'm bringing you there now.
Spasiba.
I was lost for a moment.
But now you've found.
I was lost, but now I'm found. So you'll see on the right side of the screen, you'll have tokens. I'd hope it's pretty self-explanatory. You should be able to copy-paste these tokens as you come across different sectors. Obviously, the mountain at the bottom is heavy mountainous terrain. The mountain with trees is foothills. The grass is kind of prairie land, flat land, grasslands. The trees themselves should be self-explanatory as a forest sector.
Oh, I thought that meant desert.
The
No, that's
little
what the castle means.
castle-y town shape is villages or towns, and then the one above that is actual hardened structures or fortifications of any sort. Or just major points of interest. However, you guys are currently here. As you move to each grid, you can tell me which cardinal direction you wish to move to, as each grid represents roughly 5 miles. A 5-mile area.
Alright, where are the mushrooms taking us?
South. By the looks of it, and whatever this place's version of south is. Yeah, I don't
Does
have
the
the interpreted
compass say?
cardinal direction. It says south.
Didn't they like give us a gyro compass or something?
Yes, that is what
Yeah.
Torn is looking at.
Roll me perception, Torn.
Or you do it, a gyro compass can't go spinning because that's not how it works.
18.
You hold up this kind of field compass as you pop the cap off the top of it and lever it to the side. And you see the usual red and black arrow that's kind of having a little bit of a rougher time, but it seems to be maintaining a southward direction rather than north. Dare to say, compass north and magnetic north are kind of the same here as compared to, well, Earth, where magnetism and rotation of the Earth affect it. There is no rotation here. There is no real magnetism. So if you're looking at north, south, east, and west, it is the truest directions that you could possibly find, at least of the 2 realms that you've been in so far.
This is with the magic compass?
Yep. However,
Okay.
with that 18, as you're looking at it, you notice as you kind of tilt it a little bit, the compass, usually you know how like if you tilt a compass and it's not parallel with the ground, it'll kind of get stuck a little bit. This one's still working whether it's upside down, sideways, like as you rotate it, it is keeping its ability to maintain its direction. So even if you were to hold it upside down, it is still able to maintain this somehow.
And Torn's just sitting there turning the compass left and right, like,
It is working, right?
Yeah, it's working too well.
How does it work too well?
I mean, based on the gravitational, forces and when you tilt a compass, I'm sure you've tilted a compass before. It doesn't necessarily work right because gravity's pulling at it. Look, it works sideways.
Huh.
Sure,
Well,
it's
that's
just not
handy.
how that particular compass was made.
I think it's magic.
Roll me Arcana. You kind of lean in towards it, Peter. Oddly enough, you can't really tell what it is. Probably because you're a little more focused on the reins at the time as you're driving the cart. Nikos, you kind of lean over Torn's shoulder and take a peek at it. Definitely looks like water in there. That's cool. Torn, you kind of shake it a little bit. You realize it is an airtight water seal. There is no bubble like you get with other compasses where you're supposed to use the bubble to make sure it's flat and parallel. This one seems to have no bubble with it. But when you look closer, there's that slight color tinge hint that it's not just water. Some property to the water seems magical, but you can't really figure out exactly how.
Yeah, it's probably magic, yeah.
As you guys move your way along... Oh, I realized I need to put that to the front. There we go. Whoops, 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 woo. There we go. As you guys make your way...
I want to change its color.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. That would be a good idea. How do I change the color? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to the GM layer. I'm going to copy. I am going to do the paste. Oh goodness, that is too small. That is perfect. Okay, layer. I'm gonna send that to token layer. There you go. Oh god, the sonar. Now you have a big green arrow to utilize.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah, that works better.
As you guys move down to the southern grid, you can see where the road is slowly starting to path around. I say road with light terms and big quotation marks. More of a well-treaded path that's been walked enough to become what is essentially a path.
It's a game trail.
Whoever is doing your cartography, I would like you to roll me nature.
Oh, still nature?
Yeah.
Oof.
As you guys are approaching through, you kind of look to the south of the areas you haven't really seen yet. To the southeast, you see what looks like foothills. However, to the south and southwest, can't really make out through the trees and the hills. There's enough kind of slope and kind of interference with the horizon to be able to actually tell what is really over there as of yet. And let me go here real quick. I'm gonna do
I just
this.
noticed the Getty Images logo on the grasslands.
Yeah, I was like, Getty Images, whatever, it works. It's present. There we go. Also, you can... Oops, let me take that over there. Control C, Control V, there we go. I'm going to be doing a lot of copy pasting.
Okay.
As you guys are moving along, you continue along the path at their direction and discretion as you start making your way westward and continuing down the winding path. Kind of floating along a bit further. Mr. Cartographer, give me nature.
Why is it nature? I have cartographer's tools.
Roll Cartographer's tools. I was unaware you had... I keep forgetting you have those. Okay.
Yeah.
Brace yourself. North. You have mountains.
Oh, okay.
The token's in place. We have the tokens.
Yeah. You're able to copy paste the tokens.
Oh, we can copy paste them.
Yeah, you should have the ability to copy paste. Control C, Control V when you click on it.
I can't copy.
Oh, you
I'm
can?
pressing Control V and nothing's happening. So
Really? Alright, let me check something
Yeah,
here.
I don't have permissions either.
Controlled by all players. Huh, okay. Well, I'm gonna do some copy pasting for you then. I'll be building this shit. Let's go. Yeah, you look to the north, you see the tops of mountains and spires over the trees, realizing that, yeah, that mountain range seems to continue. You look to the northwest, seems like more heavy mountains are continuing ahead of you. As you realize you guys are passing through a foothills region. Ahead of you would seem to be more additional foothills. Off to your south would be what you can only partake is more forest. Southwest seems to be even more forest. And you have a very short, faint glimpse of what looks like possibly flat lands to the southeast.
The Getty Images
If
lands.
not Savannah, the Getty lands. We don't travel there. The Getty lands are dangerous.
They're copyright protected.
Yeah.
Torin is just furiously mapping while they ride.
Just. As you guys are continuing along this nice kind of path that's been tread quite a bit, anything you want to look for in particular? Anything you're wanting to admire or try to investigate along the way?
Looking for like any sort of sign of anything that
people-
would be natural to this land. Yeah.
Glints.
I'm
any
keeping a
glints?
lookout for evidence of people coming through, like the
I'm looking
soldiers
for any
we're
more
looking
of the
for.
tiny.
Any sun
Looking for any more of the
reflections.
tiny mushrooms.
Hello there.
Any sun reflections? Any mushrooms?
At all.
Alright. Yeah, each of you give me a perception check then.
Achu, perception check. You're
Step
just
in.
in time.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh!
Nope.
Oh!
Nico's over here. Yeah, that's the sun.
Look at Nicholas just sticks his
God
shield
damn.
right over my face.
Hey, look at
Trying
this!
to look at
I don't know when
something.
I rolled on that one.
I don't remember taking this dent. When did I get this dent?
Huh.
Hey, it's your mom again.
Hey Peter! Hey Peter! Hey Peter! Did you see this dent? Do you remember when I
Watch
got
that
this
actually
dent?
works.
That tree kind of looks like your mom. What?
It literally looks like his mom.
Huh.
Yeah,
You want to stop and talk to it?
you guys look
No.
over, Nikos. You are enamored by a new chip in your shield that you had
Oh,
not
damn.
noticed before, and you were just
Aw,
like,
come
wow. Hachu, you're kind of looking for foreign objects or anything that might seem out of place in this strange, nearly upside down forest as you guys are passing through it. Mushrooms are kind of growing in random sporadic sizes and shapes. The leaves don't seem to want to really follow much more of a pattern. More so, leaves and needles just kind of seem to stick to the, okay, HOA, as long as it's autumn colors, it passes. Yeah, Hachu, you're distracted. The little mushrooms sitting on the front seat are just too cute not to look at. And every time they point their little toothpick spears and swords, you're just, oh, look at that. Peter, you're distracted by the mushrooms. Every time they give you a tiny little, like, bottom of the spear poke on your thigh, you're like, oh, okay, as they're
Left,
leading
right,
you along the
left,
path.
Right.
Alexander, the sky is
Two of the mushrooms.
awesome.
It's very nice, actually.
It's like Aurora Borealis, except it's not Aurora Borealis, it's moss?
At this time of day?
At this time of day where there doesn't seem to be a nighttime, there's no sun, and there's green wisps floating higher up in the atmosphere that aren't made by gases or natural light. If you didn't know better, the green wispy flows in the sky. It almost seems like hovering moss at a really high altitude. It's just faint enough and kind of waving there, almost like a seaweed in the sky that is just kind of blurry and slightly out of vision, but it's acting like Aurora Borealis. Torin, that 24 perception, you're looking for glints, you're looking for anything shiny. Aside from the occasional luminescence of a pine cone, the occasional weird-looking fruit that seems a little extra shiny despite it being on a tree that doesn't seem to look like it should bear any fruit, you're not seeing any artificial or metallic glints or shines anywhere so far.
I'm not particularly seeing any sign of our rifle company. I mean, given the fact that they're a rifle company, surely they do leave a trail of destruction behind them.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been kind of captivated by the sky. I've kind of forgot we're supposed to be looking for those guys.
What
Look,
is it
those
that-
mushrooms are doing King of the World on One Ton's head.
Hey, what?
Oh, where does that come from?
Huh?
Dang.
The tallest and middle-sized mushroom are literally doing, I'm the king of the world! Like standing up on top of one toad's mane.
I don't know. I wonder what their life cycle is.
Can't
I
you
don't know,
speak to
maybe
them?
ask him.
Would that be rude?
I don't see why.
Hey, mushroom guys, how long do you live for?
Let me go to DMs as they, the two up on top of the horse's head, kind of enjoying the ride, holding onto the mane, look back to you, give little kind of chuckles to each other, and the three of them will answer. Let me do this real quick. I forgot the parentheses. There we go. They all kind of look back to you, and you guys hear little little tiny muffled voices kind of speaking, and one of them's kind of giggling a little bit as they answer Torn.
So what'd they say?
And the tall one over there's 800 cycles, which I presume is day night. I think the middle one is 6, and the shortest is 18,523 years.
Yeah, we haven't really fully examined what a year is to these guys, though, in relation to ours, so.
They seem to find my question funny. This place perturbs me.
Do they know anything about the rifleman?
That is
Didn't
a
we
good
ask them
question.
that at first?
Kinda did,
No, I
but
don't-
not directly.
I mean, I could ask.
You'll have to use me as a point of comparison since I'm the closest to a normal human here.
That's good. Excuse me. Let me. So, hey, while you're taking us to this location, maybe have you by chance seen a large group of individuals that kind of look like him, but less green and a bit more probably like brown and gray?
Three of them kind of look to each other, and the two kind of traipse their way along the top of the horse and hop off the kind of back end, flinging with the tail a little bit to land back on the seat. All three of them kind of look to each other, nod a couple times, whisper, look up towards you, and the middle one will answer with... Let me type this out real quick.
What if I don't want to let you type it out?
That he's gonna smite you
You're gonna get smited.
in real life and in game.
Mitten.
See, he's gonna become another deer to hit your present.
Ah, man, fuck you. I've never seen a deer jump on top of a moving car before, man.
I have. Granted, it didn't jump, it rolled, then stood on it. But, same thing.
No, I
I
was
still
doing
love that. Still love that dash cam footage of that kangaroo jumping through the guy's windshield.
That's basically what this fucking deer did to me, man. Like, the damage, there was no damage to the front of my car, it was all on top of my hood. And my fender.
They kind of give a couple little chuffs and little mushroom-esque sounds as they answer you, Torn.
they said they saw elves. I don't think that they would mistake a human for an elf. They had birds. And they're going north. That's not what we were looking for. Okay, well that's good. That's useful information, right? Elves north, I guess.
Any information is good information.
Specifically,
North
gray
of
elves.
here or north of our landing site?
I suspect north of here. I mean, there's a lot of north here.
A much more distinguishable color.
You guys continue rolling out and along, moving on your way. Keeping a nice steady pace as the hours go by and a bit of time passes as you move your way to the next grid. Cartographer, give me cartography.
Hey,
Yo.
If they were in search of help or something, why did they come to where we appeared?
That's kind of what I was saying. It might have been good for us to leave some sort of like path or something that, directs us back to where we started.
That went real well for you the first time you tried it, huh?
Hey, I at least tried something.
Look, we've got a map. I'm making a map right now. Look, see, look.
I see. It says 3, 3, 3, rock.
No, it.
That's actually kind of what I see as well, honestly.
Do you want to make the map?
Oh, geez,
Which-
my little 3 fingers, I wouldn't be able to hold a pen long enough to make anything detailed.
How were you an administrative assistant, but you're not able to use a pen?
I could use a pen, but, I'm not a good drawer.
Anyway, how... Tarn, can you ask them why they were where we found them? If we're going so far away. I mean, they're tiny. We have to have encountered them at the end of some odyssey.
It's a very good point. Hey, I'll ask him now. Hey, so what are we doing the way back there? Given your size, I presume that's quite a distance that we've traveled now. This must be quite a fast rate of travel for you. Yeah, that.
They kind of look up at you with their little hollow, empty mushroom eyes, and they kind of smile a little bit, and the littlest one will answer with...
The small one looks small, but I'm starting to get the impression that the small one is perhaps the wisest of them. I don't know how mushroom.
What a classic
hierarchy
trope.
works.
Perhaps they shrink with age, like people.
Could be. It still might be worthwhile looking for those elves, because there were a lot of elves that we saw with the Confederates.
I mean, but did those elves have birds with them? And apparently they were walking for breakfast. They were due back in 20 cycles, so I presume they don't need to eat as often as we might need to, if I had to guess.
So why do they want us to come with them?
To kill the rabbits. Remember that? I think, I don't know, something. Look, they called me a lord.
The 3 of them are kind of looking between you, all a little confused, and kind of go back to just dealing with each other, occasionally giving a small nudge to lean to the right or kind of veer a little to the left.
Anyways, they left 80 cycles ago, so I'm sure them arriving far earlier will, I'm sure everyone's going to be pleased with that. I don't know. I don't know how this works. We're following mushrooms through the woods.
As you're continuing forward, roll me perception. Driver, Peter?
Hang on. I'm failing miserably at spelling the word rabbit.
Yeah, you're a little thrown off as the path kind of starts turning into what might be more so like when it rains and it kind of clears out little areas. Arguably, you've been moving along what doubles as a path, but when it rains, it seems to be the mountain drainage, kind of a gully of sorts, like you're walking through a little bit of a canyon almost. At least not a very wide one. But you can see
Is
up
it a box
ahead
canyon?
where... almost a box canyon. Where the kind of paths that you're following start to veer. One starting to wane a little bit to the right, and one starting to wane a little bit to the left. And the mushroom kind of steps up to you and butts you twice on the thigh, and then starts pointing its spear to the front left.
Alright, that's the direction we go. Assuming the cart can fit.
Roll me, let's do, unless you actually have the driving skill, roll me, animal handling.
I just remembered, we're not here to kill rabbits, we're here to help rabbits. Alright, I remember now, they said the rabbits need our help. No, we're not killing rabbits.
Okay.
I'm confused, okay.
Try asking them again.
As you're saying that, you're able to navigate the wagon very nicely. The four wheels kind of giving little wobbles and bounces, but oddly enough, the soft padded floor is doing really well at keeping you from sinking in, but also not jarring you when you go over the occasional exposed root or the occasional clump here or there. You're able to navigate it pretty damn well. It's like Peter's been a cart driver for a long time.
Mm.
So, but, hey, could we maybe get some more information on what we're maybe getting into here? You kind three fellows, you mentioned, rabbits and help and acorns, and, I kind of want to know what we're getting into here.
The three kind of look to you. Roll me cartographer as you're having this conversation.
And also, why us? Like, why? Like, do you just normally hit up random strangers for help?
Oh.
Ooh, very nice.
Torin was meant for this.
I mean, like, actually, though, isn't this literally the kind of shit you designed him for?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I mean, he was also designed to be played by Michael J. Fox, but here we are.
Damn. The three of them, kind of in unison and scattered, give a series of little chuffs and muffled tiny squeaks as they are answering you, Torin, while you're also kind of side-eyeing and doing your cartographer tools. With that 25, give me a moment here, and I will populate this.
What I was able to parse from that is, they want my help. Or our help, I suppose, because I'm a dragon. I suspect they might like dragons for some reason. And, they want us to kill the red caps, which I presume are red mushrooms, because they want to trade with Harrington Town.
Are
This is getting interpolitical.
are they having a race war right now?
Yes, I believe the mushrooms may perhaps be having a race war.
Man,
What would be the implications of us even getting involved in that in the first place? I mean, do we really want to get involved in something that's not really our business, or?
I mean, if it can lead to...
Where did you say they wanted to trade with?
Harrington Town. I think they said Mr. before it. Mr. Harrington.
Couple little nods from him.
Yes, yeah, that, yeah. I mean, improving trade routes is good, right? I don't know. Look, I'm not above killing some mushrooms for information, okay?
They kind of look to you, and they're just seeming pretty content and happy to have a bunch of colossal giants stroll across their morning breakfast path to help them in their problem.
They're also getting fast travel back home.
They're on like a bullet train, essentially, for them.
Yeah.
What is a red cap?
It's a sort of mushroom. At least as I understand it.
They kind of guide you and point you a little bit more to the left. And you follow this nice path through the woods and tree line. And very quickly, you start to come upon a slight opening. The trees are starting to get a little bit thinner. The undergrowth is starting to go away. And I would like a perception roll from the lot of you as you pass over the next about quarter mile of sort of path.
Hey, Nico's got over the dent in his shield.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm still blown away by the sky. I'd be like,
No, he didn't get over it. He can just see the world in its reflection because he's been trying to polish out the dent.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Alexander, you're just enamored by the mossy aurora borealis sky. It's like there's moss just floating up there at like 2,000 feet. It's weird.
I wish I had a camera. This is mesmerizing.
I hand him my camera.
Ooh.
Take pictures.
Roll me. Would be a good mechanics check. Let's see. You know what? Roll me a sleight of hand, Alexander. Yeah, you take the camera. You've seen a couple like this before, and you snap a couple pictures. They're pretty nicely framed. I'll have to add mossy aurora borealis pictures to it. Peter,
Meanwhile, we get back to the States, and it's just like, you went to the Fey Realm and you only took pictures of the sky?
Shut up! The sky was the most mesmerizing part.
He just starts shaking in withdrawals.
I miss watching it.
Hachu, you just gotta.
No, I also got pictures of the
entertain.
mushrooms doing the King of the World thing on the horse.
Aw. Hachu and Peter, you guys are a little more focused on the path ahead, but you are realizing the path seems to be much more much more kind of walked over time. It seems it's a little more matted, a little more dirt is exposed. You kind of got those rounded corners that implies a cart or something of the sort has been plodding across it more often. Fucking Torin and Nikos especially, holy shit. Nikos, you're familiar with the remnants of a old battle site. You're able to see the very subtle hints. Torin, you pick up on a couple of these things. You see a couple humps here and there. You see a handful of new or very dare I say, kind of sappy parts of bark that seem to just be leaking out a little bit of sap here and there. That implies it was maybe damaged or scraped. But Nikos, you're able to clock right in on it. You can see evidence where bodies have been overgrown or even buried very close to where they fell, as there is off to the right amongst trees and kind of grown over by roots and moss and grass and kind of newer mushroom growth where these little mounds are. You'll see 5 mounds in a row a couple feet away from one larger mound. And then off to the left side, about 20 more yards down this path, you see 2 more smaller mounds and a somewhat larger, wider spread mound next to that. Each of these only about 5-6 inches raised, but they're definitely not natural or root clusters or root balls of any sorts that are making this. It's something that was buried and has since then grown over. There is definitely evidence of pockholes or little kind of puncture wounds in different parts of the branches, different parts of the wood here and there. And as you get further along, Torn and Nikos, it becomes more and more apparent to you that this area seems to have been the skirmishing ground. Not once, not twice, but easily 20 different skirmishes, maybe more, just from what you can see to the 40-50 yards left and right of the path into the trees as your vision gets broken up. And none of them seem to be at similar time periods. There's easily tens of years between these different little mound clusters, but all of them seem to be the smallest, not quite insignificant, but skirmishes. 5v5, 10v10, 8v10, 2v5, 1v1, and wherever the little skirmish seems to happen, it seems to be isolated to that area. There's certain trees that you can see new branch growth has grown out of them that obviously resulted in one branch getting broken or snapped off or taking severe damage where it started sprouting more. And it's just very evident that this is a sparring ground, a skirmishing ground that kind of rivals some of the old Civil War battlefields that you may have seen, or some of the other old archaeological sites that you've come across. But it's been at this for tens, if not maybe hundreds of years at this point. As you guys continue on down the path.
We're getting closer to wherever this is happening.
Are there any signs of it being our people?
Yeah, how big are these mounds?
With the 21, definitely a 26 perception, none of the mounds are wider than 2 to 3 feet. Most of them seem to be kind of ovaled in shape, maybe 3-4 feet long by a foot wide. Some of the larger mounds maybe are 4 feet by 5 feet and kind of lumpy on top, implying there's maybe multiple masses put there. But none of these mounds are large or normal sized by your guys' measure.
No, they're
There's
too
no
small.
evidence of gunfire.
Roll me perception with that one, Peter.
And also to the mushroom boys.
Who's been fighting here?
I'll kind of look up to you and I'll hit you with a quick DM.
Anybody else want to look for bullet holes with me?
Yeah, I'll do that.
I'm gonna warm up my rolls for the rest of the session, so go for it. Woo!
Ooh.
Man.
Nice and damn near mediocre.
I think these graves are for rabbits.
Oh.
when they said giant rabbit folk, I assumed that they meant regular-sized rabbits. Given the size of those graves, I think those are actually giant rabbits.
You said they're about 3 feet across?
About 3 feet by a foot on average.
Or just jackrabbits, maybe. Big for rabbits, right?
Knox, 1 by 3 is a big rabbit.
But it's also not outside the realm of rabbit.
It's not outside the
bigger
realm of
breed.
normal rabbits, but yeah. There's definitely some rabbits. If you've seen, what is it, Burgundian rabbits in Germany, they're literally the size of, like, fluffy Great Danes.
Oh, geez, no, I've just seen our jackrabbits around
They're not
here.
that big.
The
Our desert bunnies
Burgundian
get pretty
bunnies,
big.
they are huge. They're like small dogs. But, yeah, the jackrabbits we got out here, they get decent sized.
I caught some that were like the size of dogs outside the prison. They used to set off our motion alarms.
With the combined perception from all of you ranging from 11 to 13, rousing numbers, everyone's kind of turning their attention outwards while you're having this conversation with them, Torn. And you guys are starting to notice the slight abundance and change in a couple of these little hills and little knolls. I can't even say that. The small humps and tiny mounds that are just ranging in the amount of overgrowth or kind of degradation that they've been kind of exposed to over time. The lowering of the mound where it was maybe 6 inches tall and has kind of whittled down a little bit to like 3 or 4 inches little by little. Just with age and time having passed. Oh my god, DMs. Fuck you.
And in in-game images, I posted pictures of Flemish giant rabbits, which were the rabbits you were talking about.
Yeah. Look at them. They're adorable. They're huge.
It's a big ass rabbit.
Right.
It was massive.
Goodness.
I mean, hey, they were made for meat.
They average between 6 and 11 kilograms.
Which is heavier, a kilogram of dog or a kilogram of rabbit?
But the rabbit's heavier. Because it's fatter? Yes.
On the big end, they're almost 25 pounds.
That's wild.
You gotta say it like kilos. You gotta say how many kilos they are just by saying kilos.
They're apparently not recognized as a rabbit breed by the British Rabbit Council.
The Rabbit Council.
They're livestock.
I'm sick and tired of England. I can't keep letting them get away with that crap. But the
The
Rabbit
are
Council, like
recognized.
what?
They are recognized as a breed by the American Rabbit Association.
Ah, see, yeah, we're better. Yeah, fuck you and your council, you fucking trumpet-eating bastards.
I still can't believe you need a license to own a TV in England.
That's just an old law, innit?
It's how they fund the BBC.
Came from the BBC, yeah. As you guys are continuing along, you kind of are seeing more of this evidence, but the trees are starting to get more sparse, and you're starting to feel a little bit of a kind of lakeside smell, kind of like the slight breeze coming in that it kind of gives that hint of a alpine altitude lake. You're also getting a slight smell of honey, maybe mead. It's a handful of crops. Kind of smells like wheat, maybe a little bit of barley. And with those perception checks, it's not until you guys are actually kind of realizing that it's coming up on your left, and all of you kind of simultaneously are able to look up and high to the left, where there's a little wooden, kind of like watchtower of sorts, watchtower-esque fortification. It's up on 3 stilts that come to a kind of TP-style landing, and it's got a little bitty roof over it. It's kind of camouflaged over with pine needles and what seems to be some paint. And it's almost kind of like a small hide but it's sitting about 12 feet up. And as you all look, you can see what looks like two helmeted heads barely looking over the edge of the kind of window port. And you hear a idle conversation, and I want perception from you guys once again.
Perskep it. Well, that's better.
Yep, but you're repping.
Damn. Peter, you can't quite make it out because you just seem to be hearing a little bit more of the cart and the horse. You can't quite hear what they're saying, but everyone else, you can overhear what seems to be the idle conversation between two creatures, two persons. Yeah. So why are we here? You know why we're here. No, I mean, why are we up here? To stand guard. Yeah, but why are we standing guard? Well, to make sure they don't attack again.
Are they speaking English?
Can't we do that from the
I'm
ground?
understanding them, so yeah.
We can do that from the ground. Well, why don't we? Because we want to be elevated.
You know, the whole point of the tower is not working for them. They haven't even seen us.
We're looking at pine needles. Yeah, I'm aware. So why are we in the tower? Are you gonna ask that every time we stand up here? Yes, I'm gonna ask. I don't like looking at pine needles. I can't see what's going on beneath us. Well, they decided to build a tower, so we're standing up here in the tower to
It does
watch
seem
out.
inefficient.
Yeah, well, I don't like the tower. Can we go back to the ground? No, we need to stay in the tower and watch from the tower. But why are we here? Because we're guards. In a tower, yes. That we can't see out of, precisely. Okay, but why are we here?
You guys are going in circles.
Huh? Who goes there? You see two spear tips kind of porcupine point outwards, out the left and right little port window of the tower. Who is that?
What are you going to do with spears from 12 feet in the air?
We'll poke you.
From 12 feet in the air?
Yes.
Okay, do it.
I'll bring the cart to a halt.
There's two subtle jab motions with the spear as it just kind of pokes into some of the pine needles beside the tower.
They weren't
Real
speaking
good tower
English,
you've
right?
got.
Like we all interpreted that.
Hmm?
They were speaking English, right? To clarify.
They were.
We come in peace and stuff.
Well, we can't exactly see you from up here.
Yeah.
Try parting the needles to look out.
Hey, how about this? Maybe chop down the tree in front of us.
Okay.
You know, that'd actually be a good idea. We should let them know if we chop down the tree, we could actually see better. Yeah. Or we could just stand on the ground. Yeah, but then we're not in the tower. Yeah, good point. Anyway, what's your business here?
Torn's just gonna look to the mushroom guys and be like, what the fuck? Like the shoulder shrug, like what?
Roll me, investigation, Tord.
Damn. My combat rolls are gonna suck this session. If
Oh,
we get into
yeah.
combat.
You try to look to where they were standing. You don't see them. Kind of look left, look right, lean over, kind of poke over Peter's shoulder. And you can see the three of them are landing down on the kind of muddied road and are starting to idly walk their way off and into the edge of the forest.
So we met a couple of mushrooms about 15, 20 miles back, and they said you guys are having troubles with some red caps.
Wait, so now the mushrooms know what I mean, it's been going on for a while. Yeah.
They weren't the red mushrooms. We didn't meet the red mushrooms. We met the other ones.
Well, the red caps have been a problem, so, I mean, if you're here to help with them, we're open to the help.
We're here for a couple of different reasons. That could be one, I suppose.
What are the other reasons?
We're looking for some people. A lot of people.
Well, since I can't actually look at you right now, and you see the edge of a rabbit ear trying to look out the window, and the pine needles are just kind of, like, obscuring them, and they can't quite get their head out the little port window. Fine. Further down the path, you'll come across the village. Just when you pull in, say that we gave you the okay to go through, and someone will approach you and take you to the elder or whoever you need to talk to. I thought I heard a cart. Are you here for trade? Do you have anything to trade?
Torin's gonna look at Peter and like,
I have a number 2 pencil.
Surreptitiously display a box of Lucky Strikes. To Torin, not to them.
Torin's gonna like squint and then like give his head a little shake, like no, bad idea.
You have our inventory as much as I do. Do you need me to actually DM you the inventory of what we have on the cart?
No, you're good.
Like rabbits already wound up enough. They don't need nicotine.
What?
There's talking about nicotine. Never mind.
What's nicotine?
Exactly.
We also have 4 cans of beef with a pH.
Peter, they're rabbits.
And I don't even know what beef is.
What's a beef? Is that an animal?
I don't know. That's the best part.
Oh.
I have a number 2 pencil. I don't know if that helps or not.
A pencil?
We have foreign goods.
Oh. We do like getting lots of those. Okay, you're clear to go through. Just, when you go through, obviously ask to speak to the, gate guard. Let them know that we gave you the okay and that you're here to trade. And, obviously do mind your P's and Q's or the Heather guard are gonna, they'll do you in. So, no messing around.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good luck with your, guard tower. I should really cut that tree down. Or move the tower, or stand on the ground.
We're gonna consult the captain about it. Yeah. So why are we here? Yep. Are you gonna ask that again? Yes, I'm gonna ask that again.
Can we cut this tree down?
You realize the tree that is in front of them is about 4 feet thick and a very old pine.
No, we can't. Okay.
You know, I did just realize that after Syria, we apparently have 21 sticks of dynamite.
You do. Inventory is important.
Well, that's like a nuclear bomb to them. Please don't give them that.
That's all the dynamite that Torin stole from the dynamite dudes.
Yeah. As you guys kind of mush the wagon and start continuing forward again, we will pan over as you enter the sightings of, I guess, kind of the best way to describe it. All of you have seen pictures and been rather well traveled. The best way to describe it is kind of wood and it's a combination of wood slatting and rock and mortar walls, maybe 4 to 5 foot tall hovels and
Like
houses.
Like that Welsh or
Kind
Scottish
of like
style
a
stone
Welsh or
building.
Scottish style, like boulders with mud work, and then also wood slatting above that with a combination of hay, thatching, that kind of compressed hay and mud that makes those little blocks that can be layered.
Yeah, how tall are the walls?
You're looking at about 3 to 4 foot tall houses.
The walls.
At least the walls themselves, 3 to 4 feet tall.
Oh god, okay.
No, they said there was a gate, so there's got to be a wall around this town, right? Or are they just that much of morons?
The wall, you realize, is... You ever see the land divider walls? In parts of, like, northern and central Ireland, where we have a bunch of loose rock. If we stack them about a foot tall, you can draw the borders of each plot of land. And it also works as a water break when you have any slopes to your terrain. For another direct example, all of you have traipsed across Altus multiple times. Those little random foot-tall rock walls that just seem to do nothing other than mark out individual acres of land. There's a perimeter... There's a perimeter of that around this kind of rounded village that seems to wane. As you start entering through the front of it, the first 5 or 6 hobbles and houses match this kind of Welsh-Scottish style of mud and rock work, or wooden, kind of stacked wood with thatched roofing, or the compressed mud and hay roofing. But as you get further in, you start to notice the, what you could probably call older part of the town. That seems to be little 15 by 20 foot mounds with grass or small crops or little kind of pleasant campsites on top of them, and little cutout doorways, little cutout windows. The best way I can describe a media equivalent would be kind of hobbit burrows.
I was just thinking of the picture fucking Peter posted.
Where do you throw the picture?
Yeah, but just
That's very, very close, but add the occasional Welsh and Irish style above ground rock wall house as well, mixed in among that. There is a handful. Oh god, yeah, even with the wagon. There's a nice handful mix of. The best way to describe it is rusty cottagecore. There is entire little mounds and stacks of garden hose and rakes that have just kind of been piling up in corners of some of the houses. There's the occasional wheelbarrow. There is a handful of wicker baskets kind of scattered about here and there, stacked with carrots, with celery. There's a couple obvious houses that you start to notice a very quick theme. Half of the houses seem to be industry, the other half seem to be farming, and the other half seem to be tooling and woodworking. It's kind of an odd mixture of each household seems to be part of a specific job or task, and their yards reflect what that task is. Farming,
like a small village. Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. It's a small, kind of self-sustained village. As you get further in, you're starting to notice off to the left and to the right, or at different altitudes, some of the rooftops of the below-ground houses seeming to work as the crops themselves. You're seeing little patches of barley, patches of wheat, little bitty kind of carrot and cabbage patches starting to grow along at little corners. It's organized chaos. There's no, this is the farming corridor, this is the woodworking corridor. It's every other building and house and plot is doing some different purpose that is adding to the chaos. And as you continue along, you start to realize there are occupants to this little village. As the horse gives out a whinny, and all of you see standing to your left and to your right and to your front and back, popping out from behind baskets, from behind little wagons, from behind different areas. Let me scroll through here and grab what quickly runs up to greet you. As soon as I can find the images.
This place is entirely charming.
It's very serene.
A small handful to the front left, front right, back left, and back right. About 8 in total. Standing about 2.5 to 3 feet tall on average. Wearing kind of a set matching uniform of blue and gray and slight kind of white mixes of brigandine and padded leather armor. A handful of them having small accents of plate mail, be it a shoulder pauldron, a half breast, hip armor. All of them brandishing very late Renaissance sort of weaponry. One has a fencing saber, 2 of them have broadswords, one has a spear, another one has what looks like a longbow. Of a bunch of hares come running up bipedal to all sides of you, looking to you a bit defensively.
Peter, look, they've got advanced metallurgy.
How did you get through the gate?
They let us through.
Who let you through?
The tower guards.
On the tree that's in front of them, or move where they're posted because they can't see anything.
They kind of look to each other and blink once or twice. When did we build a town? No, the entrance to the village. How did you get past the guard?
There was no guard. Was there a guard?
I didn't see any.
One of the rabbits clutches their broadsword and spikes it down into the dirt and starts cursing and walking off towards one of the sheds while the others are standing there a little nervously. You hear a clatter. A frying pan comes flying out the door, sticks into the mud, handle down. And then some scuffling as you see on all fours comes running out, putting on their plate mail, halfway buttoning their brigandine is another one of these small rabbits. Comes running out on all fours, dashing, grabbing their little shield as they run out, and goes sprinting up towards the front entrance and goes and mans their post. The rabbit comes walking back out, picks up their broadsword, puts it into a little scabbard on their hip.
Peter died. He had a heart attack.
Oh, no.
Apparently, yeah.
Rip.
Ripperino. There he is. Nope. Wait. Oh, he's back online. Probably an update from Discord.
Linux
Probably.
is master race, so he says.
Linux Master Race.
He left the browser too, so everything must have gone.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it was the browser that went.
Oh. How is
It started aggressively flashbanging me,
Oh.
and I just
Fun.
hit my hard reset button instead of instead of trying to figure out what
Panic.
was going wrong.
Panic!
I was like, no.
There.
I think it was actually something to do with Roll20 because Roll20 like reset its location and then started freaking out.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, the rabbits are kind of squared off a little defensively around you, but you can see what is assumedly the captain of the guard walking into one of the nearby burrows and quickly hurrying another one out that comes running out, dashing on all fours, kind of like you would expect a rabbit to. Quickly putting on their brigandine, grabbing their little half shield, and dashing towards the front entrance that you made your way through. As the captain with the breastplate comes walking back out, picks up their broadsword, puts it in the scabbard, and just kind of rubs their brow for a moment, little pod hand. The guard is back on duty. Anyways, can I ask who you all are?
Imagine we all looked at Tor and just be, here you go. Be diplomatic.
You guys speak English too, you know.
What's
True,
English?
but you're the one who's interacting most with these Fey folks, so.
One of you tell us who you are, or you're all leaving.
I am Torin Levin Croft, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
You realize, very androgynous, all these rabbits.
have never spoken to a rabbit folk before, so please excuse any cultural ignorances I may possess at the moment.
Rabbit? What's a rabbit?
Okay, what are you? What do you call yourself? Selves?
We're Harengon?
Harengon? Okay. So we're from a place very far away where you resemble creatures that we call rabbits. So that was my confusion.
Kind of squints and looks to the others for a moment who are slowly starting to lower their guard bit by bit more.
I apologize for any sort of, I guess, offense that may have come from whatever. Anyway, we're here to do trading, and I have for you, and he pulls out a number 2 pencil, presented, goods from the other side. See? You can write with it, and I present plenty for you. And I guess a way of showing peace and no harm.
Alexander, they have advanced metallurgy. I'm sure they know what
I don't know that. I've never been here before. What do you want me to do?
They're wearing plate mail.
The number 2 pencil came around back in the 1920s, I believe. I don't know. Pencil. Here. You have a pencil. See, he writes.
These creatures are kind of weird. Yeah, they are. You're here to trade goods, then. I'm gonna get the elder. Take your cart, park over there, and wait over there. You, keep eyes on them. We'll be right back.
Could have said we're explorers, now we have to pay taxes.
They all kind of turn about, and 6 of the 8 walk away. The other 2 standing there have what looks like very short, about 4 to 5 foot tall halberds with little polearm hooks, like bill hooks on the back sides of them, as they kind of half ready them and just kind of shadow to the back left and back right of you guys on the cart. And they kind of motion for you to go towards what looks like an open space that has 2 or 3 other wagons that are empty, kind of parked in the, what you can assume is the very center of town.
What size wagons are these?
Don't really have to roll perception on this one. You take a look at them, maybe 1 to 2 foot sized wooden wheels, entirely wood plated, wood flooring, kind of thatched, would be the best way to describe it. Kind of branches making up the sides and the guards of them.
Are they rabbit-sized wagons?
They are rabbit-sized. They are...
Okay.
Yeah, they're the equivalent of the large little red wagons that you can get.
Got a bunch of shoot boxes in line.
Sorry, I'm forgetting. What did she say that they referred to themselves as? Herrings?
Harengon.
Huh.
As you guys pull the wagon over, you start to notice the occasional pair of ears, then about 8 pairs, then about 20 pairs, and about 40 pairs of ears and heads poking over the various rooftops, around fences, out windows, all kind of looking towards you from almost all sides as the village is starting to emerge and show themselves, and some of them carrying rakes, some of them carrying different attire. However, I need all of you to make me a perception roll once again.
I'm gonna turn to Torin as, I guess, once we're parked, I'm gonna dismount and chalk
Or
the
skip.
wagon.
Alright.
I
I'm
hope
gonna
they're
turn
all
to
not
Torin.
here for pencils. I don't have that many.
I'm gonna turn to Torin and I'm gonna say we should have brought more cigarettes.
I just, I mean, to figure something out. I mean, we could also trade services. I mean, I hear they need some mushrooms guild. So, I mean, it's just mushrooms, right?
Perhaps in future we should say we're something like explorers.
Yeah, that's.
Might be a
didn't say
wise
we were
idea.
traders.
But we're told to be traders. That's just what I
Well, we were
remember
told
being
we
told.
could be traders. They don't exactly have much use for bullets.
Alexander, you kind of look out and you're a little more enamored by the kind of Irish Welsh style cottagecore, sort of Lord of the Rings-esque hobbit burrow that this town is mostly consisting of, that you don't really take too much notice of the other hares that are starting to approach and gather and show themselves. The rest of you, especially you, Hachu, you guys start to notice a very kind of familiar theme. The handful of guards that are walking around, what you can assume to be the guard or the militia, of which there's only a handful, maybe about 20 or so, are wearing very almost straightforward, like mid 14th century brigadine and half plate mail. It almost looks like stuff that you would actually be somewhat familiar with yourselves, at least some of you. The brigadine and armor is very non-fantastical. It's not elaborate, it's not super pretty, but it's not rough either. It's made rather nicely. It's got nice edges to it. It's actually got leather padding on the corners. It's as close to actual knight armor that you've probably seen in a hot minute. The rest of the hares, though, you can't help but feel a little almost too familiar. If you had to take a time period, they're all dressed very Victorian. Button-up vests, what looks like chains going into the breast pockets, long-sleeve button-up shirts, workers' pants, and kind of suspenders. A lot of them wearing what seems like kind of rougher either top hats or those kind of crushed Irish-style flat caps. Handful of them do have what looks like a little pipe.
Do their ears stick up through them, or do they put the hats and then like lay their ears back?
It's a bit of a mixture. Some of them have their ears back, almost like long hair. Some of them do have holes in their hats that allow their ears to stick out.
Is there gender dimorphism in that? Or is it just a style choice?
Just seems to be a style choice.
Some have their ears still like erect and have the hat on top of the hat. It's just sitting.
Yeah, some got the hat just like between the ears. Some have the ears sticking through their hat. Some have their ears folded back or to the sides. A handful of them might have like one ear flopped forward and the other one flopped back. But the thing that you're kind of noticing is, aside from them being rabbits, if you didn't know better, you're in like 1830s, 1840s, like Ireland or Wales, as far as style and clothing.
This is disconcerting.
I'm gonna brush down 1 ton.
Take out the brush, start giving 1 ton a little kind of brush, and they kind of tilt their head a little bit, let you start doing that. As a handful of the hares start slowly approaching a little bit closer and kind of looking to you.
Peter, perhaps this is an example of our displaced timelines. However, the question is whether or not their influence was perhaps on us or ours on them.
I thought our time passed slower than theirs.
It does, yes. I'm confused. Perhaps,
They're also not speaking an older dialect of English as well. They're speaking modern day English.
perhaps time is a less tangible here. Well, yes, you may return to your original point in time. I fully believe that there's a potentiality to perhaps enter a different time in this place. I'll have to write a book about this later or something. I don't know.
You start to see a small part in the crowd as what looks like a slightly taller than the rest rabbit. One of the hares comes walking by, probably because their ears are standing fully erect, which seems to be giving them a little more stature, and they're kind of lagomorph legs don't have as much bend to it. They're walking a lot more straight-legged. Kind of an equivalent to how Torin seems taller than most kobolds because he stands straight and doesn't have the more kind of second-generation slouch to him. But this hair comes walking up very softly and dignified, wearing, best way to describe it, kind of a late Victorian kind of Sunday yellow and reddish dress. Kind of steps forward, holding what looks like a little basket in one arm. Ahem. I've been made aware that you speak of the common tongue, yes?
I suppose that is that what it's called?
Well,
If you're referring to the language we're speaking right now, then yes.
oh. Common's
common.
not an as old of a language, so not everybody here does know it, but those who might be conversing with anyone outside the village do try their best to learn it. It's somewhat derived and different from the language we speak, and because I can't replicate it, they give a statement that seems to kind of mirror that same thing, but in a very old kind of Welsh English. Like an old, just very slurried high English, ye old English, that almost sounds like gibberish.
Can Torin understand it?
With that 29 history, you can. Shoot, would you like me to DM it to you, or?
What did he just say the same thing?
Essentially the same thing of, this is the language we usually speak. But in a very old... Pretty much. Kind of tilts their head a little bit, gives a nice nod. And we'll kind of look to you and ask you in Old English, do the rest of them speak this?
It sounds like that one sergeant in the shipping department. You remember?
They're not fluent, but kind of, maybe some. It's best to just stick to English or common.
We give a nice, kind of pleasant nod and look back over towards the rest. Then we will stick with the more recent common language, or as you call it, English. So, what brings you to Burrowton?
How
That's
many names
complicated.
does this place have?
What did he call it?
Burrowton.
Burleton.
Let me introduce you to the number 2 pencil, complete with an eraser.
Please,
on the back.
wait a minute.
The number 2 pencil?
Alexander doesn't know whether or not to continue since Peter stopped him in the middle of his spiel.
Oren, why don't you talk before we give away our only pencil?
What? So we're from, I suppose you could say a different realm, at land very far away, not from here.
How far away?
Different planes of existence far away. You know, like across the veil, sort of far, and just but very unfamiliar with this territory.
We're
anyways.
not the most well-traveled outside of our region. She'll kind of look back and almost on cue, you hear a couple footsteps walking through, and you can see a maybe 6 foot tall, towering above all the rest. About standing 6 feet tall. Let me find Le Image. Where is Le Image? Why do I have this over here? Why is it not over there? There we go. I'm walking out with a kind of taller walking stick that has a lantern hanging from it, kind of fantastical priestial robes and sort of a cape hanging on their back. What looks like what you guys would probably describe as a gnoll. Walking by.
Not gummy, is it?
No. Calmly walks up and stands next to the hare and gives a nod. I was listening in a little bit. You mentioned the veil.
Yes. Yes, so we traveled through it, yes.
Very well. What brings you to the Fey realm?
We're looking for a lost company, a very large number of humans who passed through for us a while ago. For you, it could be anywhere from a few days to a couple weeks.
Gives a little bit of a squint, kind of snarls just a little bit. Seems a little perturbed at the mention of that.
We want them to leave, but our goal is to make them not be here.
I will say they were never a problem upon their arrival. It was what they attracted and brought to the region because of that.
What do they bring?
Every manner of creature and asleep, I guess you would call it evil here, that wanted to find out what they were.
I see. How do they manage that? Just by being a plundering company of individuals?
Well, they managed to destroy quite a bit of the local fauna and scare away much of the livestock of the region, before seemingly being scattered, from what I've gathered.
That is unfortunate. That makes our job a lot harder, doesn't it?
If you're here to find them, you might find that difficult, as they've gone many different directions.
Oh,
That sounds like their command structure completely broke down or something.
Didn't still happen in our route.
Well, if you're here to find and recover them, I'm assuming friends or comrades of some sort. You're a little far from the path, but going in the right direction. What can we help you with?
Well, I suppose the location of the nearest, perhaps the nearest cluster of individuals would be helpful.
We could give you a guide. It would definitely aid us and the region itself. I should introduce myself. I am the Elder Fortune Guide of the Autumn Realm. Most call me Knack here. This is the tribal leader for Burrowton, Emerald Floppins. And Emerald gives a little bit of a kind of subtle head nod.
Sorry, I got something in my throat.
Is something funny?
No, just the air. I use the air around here. It's very oxygen rich and all.
See kind of an ear flick from the knoll. Right. Well, I've recently taken upon...
What was Knack's role?
Fortune Guide.
Job.
Elder Fortune Guide for the Autumn Realm. I've taken upon myself for the last while to aid in predicaments to this particular valley, including the safeguarding of Burrowton. Your company, as you call them, have again caused quite a bit to awaken and begin traipsing about at will, things that should be asleep. So the sooner we can get rid of them, in a nice manner of speaking, the better. We can lend aid to that, but we aren't the type to just flagrantly throw aid where we don't have too much of it ourselves.
I see where this is going, I think.
A favor for a favor. A guide for a guide.
You want us to kill a bunch of mushrooms, don't you?
Mushrooms.
This isn't going to be some kind of thing where you have us go get something from someone who has 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 us
Someone's
go
gonna
get
like
something
smack
from
Peter on
someone.
the back.
If you're
Or, like,
hit
asking
point.
me to send you on some sort of quest to fetch me a trinket or item, I could do that myself. No. Burrowton has been under assault for the... perhaps you should explain? And Emmerich kind of steps forward, and you can see everybody grow a little bit more solemn. It's been... maybe 100 years now. A commune of redcaps have made their way into a small mushroom grove to the east. We've never had the population or, well, the forces. Frankly, we've never had a need for guards or the Heather Guard to even be a thing until they occupied the mushroom grove, and despite our best efforts to open trade with them, they began assailing and attacking our village. At first, it was small little war parties that begrudgingly we established a guard force to act in reaction of. Since then,
May I
we've
ask a
been...
sensitive question?
Of course.
These are mushrooms. Are they really that dangerous?
They attack once to twice a month, and despite our best efforts at trading to increase our fighting ability and increasing our number of guard from 15 to sometimes 20, we've... Unfortunately, aside from the Heather Guard, we only can keep up about the same number of casualties as they inflict. On average, about 10 to 20 of us will die per encounter, but we can usually take about 15 to 20 of them per encounter.
That's not a fair trade. Wait, how big are they?
What is a red cap?
They point over at Alexander, about his stature and height.
Those are big mushrooms.
I'm gonna look at them with a half eye and be like, "Are they fire resistant?"
Not to our knowledge, no.
Easy.
How do you not know what redcaps are?
We're new.
They're small creatures. Not all too different from gnomes.
Would they be small compared to 3-foot tall rabbits? Wouldn't they be
They're
like...
shorter than us, if that's what you're asking?
That was out of character, but okay.
Oh, they're about shoulder height to us, but they wear large hats that, well, we think they're maybe gnomes, or a more corrupted gnome of sorts.
Please tell me you
Allegedly,
make-
What's wrong about the mushroom thing then?
they spawn from clusters of mushrooms. They
There we go.
will occupy a area of mushrooms, and to my understanding, through killing and kidnapping and murder, will spawn more of them in a circle of mushrooms from the blood that they gather. The way that they stay alive and live longer is by harvesting more blood that they must dip their heads into, hence the name redcaps. If they can't maintain a amount of blood for them to dye their hats, they will shrivel up and turn into toadstools.
What the hell?
Well, they sound unpleasant.
Very unpleasant. They're a commune of raiders, murderers, and pillagers, and that's all they exist to do.
Nikos, do you have blood?
Yes.
Regardless, we've never quite had the numbers or the heart to prioritize more than half of our village to be fighters, to go marching in. The closest we ever got was a couple attempted raids from the Heather Guard to sneak in, and unfortunately, being our best warriors of the village, whenever we should lose any one of them, it comes at a great cost. We're not war fighters, we're not tribalistic, we're not looking to fight a war, but we've never quite been able to offer anything of value to, well, get the elves up north or the gnolls to the east to actually aid us in ridding of them. So we've just been maintaining a guard force and keeping them at bay whenever they should try to attack. Maybe you seem to be of a more fighting capable party of sorts. Maybe we could bother you with a favor?
Of course, I mean, you do seem to be in a bit of dire straits here, and this is a very lovely place. Need to see it all to gnolls that dip their hats in blood.
Red caps, but yes.
The no, yeah, there.
They let out kind of a huff and look back over towards the fortune guide. Kind of rubs the back of one of their ears for a moment. We would invite you normally to a feast and a meal before fully settling on this trade, but if you are feeling of the capacity to rid us of this blight that's been pestering this poor village for almost 100 years now, I know we would be very grateful, and we'd be willing to help you in searching for and recovering your company that you wish to return to your realm.
Torn's looking around at the others like, eh?
How long ago did our company arrive?
Yeah, I would say maybe 60 cycles.
Yeah, what's a cycle? Can we, is that the day-night thing?
The gnoll squints at you a little bit, looks to the rabbit, gives a genuine kind of shrug to him, and then kind of walks over towards you, and the gnoll will crouch down just a little bit in a little bit more of a hushed voice. I understand you are plane shifters, and you have stepped through the veil, but don't corrupt them with the ideals of day and night.
I'm sorry, I forget I said that. So can you explain the concept of the cycle to me, please?
It's a rough estimation of time in the Fey realm.
How do
See,
you measure
unlike
that?
your realm, you measure it with clocks and the movement of a sun and a solar cycle. They lack that here.
So how do you measure a cycle?
A feeling.
A feeling. In the time we've been talking about how much of a cycle has passed.
Blinks a couple times, kind of does some mental math. Maybe 100th of one? A cycle would be somewhat equivalent to almost a day by your measure.
Okay.
Unless
Okay,
you've
yeah, that-
changed your calendar measurements from the last time I was in your realm.
So are you from here or from?
I'm from somewhere that doesn't concern you, but I found myself here more often than not. Squints at you for a moment, and you see a little bit of a graying kind of go over his eyes, and then kind of fades back to a little more of the bluish that it was. Ah. You consult with the Great Circle, do you? Interesting.
Me?
With the what?
I can vouch for your party, then. They would actually be very blessed to have someone of your caliber to aid them in this.
Wait, what just happened?
I just got friends in high places.
Very high places.
It's
I've not ran
complicated.
messages for him in forever, it seems.
Torin does like the snap eye thing.
You've interacted with him?
Far, far long ago, he had sort of a, what you would call second in command, inheritor, and every once in a while he would choose someone to be his messenger and sort of dignitary. I still, on occasion, find myself available and offering, but he's not needed that as of late. He's found someone of a more draconic ancestry to be his messenger on need be. I, however, run messages for other gods now.
Would you happen to know the name of that messenger? Chance or they're anything?
Can't say I'm familiar, but I do believe they're a yellow dragonborn of some sort. I've not had the honor of meeting them as of yet.
Okay.
I would
Okay.
advise, though, mention of celestial deities, such as what some of you seem to belong to, perhaps avoid too much mention of Asgarath, unless you know exactly who you're talking to here. He gives kind of a nod and stands up. Not everybody is as peaceful as they are here in Burrowton. In fact, most things here you would consider evil.
I'm good with it.
Any other advice for dealing with the rest of the people out there?
Outside of Burrowton, hostilities and intimidation might find you a better pathing.
We're good at that.
I'd hope so. Congratulations, Leader Floppins. They will accept in aiding you and ridding you of your red cap issue. And in exchange, we will offer you a large feast and the aid of their best warrior to guide you.
They had me at feast.
However, as it has been a little bit of time, perhaps you'll join us in feast and festivities first. After all, I'm sure they would like to be reassured in what you might be capable of, and you might be interested in seeing what exactly the Heather Guard are capable of.
Yeah.
The tribal leader steps forward and gives kind of a smile and a nod to all of you. The feast will be going on in a little while. Before then, we would be entertaining some every so often games and trials. We sometimes have competitions between our various growers. And you're so lucky that I do believe the Heather Guard were wishing to put on a demonstration today. Enjoy some food with us, get to meet the Heather Guard and our warriors, and later this evening we can give you our blessing and aid, and if you can rid us of the Red Caps, you'll have our full cooperation in the days going forward to find your missing company. Come, get comfortable, and feel free. We can bring your cart to somewhere safe. We can stash what seems to be your equipment. We can take care of your rather substantial beast of burden. And if you're willing to entertain us.
I roll insight on these boys.
What are you trying to insulate?
Just how genuine this offer is. Torin is being suspicious just because Torin is being untrusting and suspicious.
Sure, roll me insight.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna lean forward and I'm gonna pat the horse's neck and ask her if she's gonna be alright with the giant rabbits.
Horse gives a little bit of a nod and seems kind of smiling, and if anything, kind of seems to want to start eating a lot of the produce sitting around. With that insight, yeah, if anything, you get the idea the tribal leader, Emirate, is very hesitant, wants to offer a lot more, and is kind of holding back. The fortune guide if you had to take a gander, they can't lie if they wanted to. There seems to be nothing but genuine, kind of indisposed third-party vibes coming off Knack.
Yeah, of course. I could rest for a bit. It's been what did the rest of you think?
Sure.
Perhaps you can regale us on this number 2 pencil you keep talking about?
I mean, if you want one, I have one, but I don't know how many I actually have.
The Knoll kind of steps forward and plants his staff down, and you can see the little lantern hanging from it gives a little bit of a kind of faintish orange and then turning blue for a moment glow. Well, I can fortunately say that fate is smiling upon this encounter. Please, come join us in the center of town. We'll enjoy a feast. We'll have some revelry. You'll get to see exactly who and what Burrowton is and what they represent. And you'll find your way through the Fey Realm is much easier in the process. And gives kind of a look over towards you, Torn, for a moment. And let me DM you real quick, Torn.
Oh.
If I could spell.
Pulling a map.
You get kind of a voice kind of runs through your head for a moment, Torn, as he looks over towards you. And you can kind of see a little bit of a squint before he gives a big, toothy Knoll smile, turns and starts walking with the hares, and instantly, you guys find yourselves not assaulted, but the space gets a little claustrophobic as rabbit ears start enmassing around you, looking at your attire, looking at your cart, giving little beckoning pats and tugs at your legs or hands to start going with them, as the village is very quickly starting to chauffeur you guys towards the center opening.
Torin is kind of just standing there. He's stuck standing there a bit, just kind of staring off into space.
I suppose we're swept along with the tide of rabbits.
Anyone gonna try to resist or fight back against them, or just let them kind of horde show you guys where to
No,
go?
I've had to deal with this before with the fan club. I know it's better just to let it happen.
I'll go against it. Be like,
What is this? What is this?
Some of these rabbits a little bit taller than you are kind of taking you by the shoulders. Eventually you find your hooves are no longer on the ground as they're kind of scooping under your knees and thighs and just moving you along, Alexander. Torn, you have a couple younger rabbits, a little bit shorter than the others, taking you by either of the hands and just guiding you a bit quickly, along with the group as you guys kind of fan on over and are led over towards what seems to be a long series of benches and stools and stumps in this town center. Yeah, the best way to describe this is a large kind of wooden picnic ground in a sort of semicircle in the center of town. The downside, most of the benches and picnic benches that you would be sitting on, you can't really fit in. It's like being adults and trying to fit into the baby, built-in baby seat rack on a shopping cart. doesn't quite.
Torrin's got it. He's okay. It's a bit small, but he's got
Torn
it.
and Alexander might be able to fit. You guys would be able to sit down at benches, a little cramped, but easily enough. Alexander much easier. The rest of you would be shown to various stumps or rather
Sitting down on
large
someone's
blocks
house.
of wood. Okay. That'd be hilarious. And you guys are eventually shown down to sort of a little half group, and quickly baskets and this roughage of food is starting to be brought out. Large salads, stacks of carrots, the occasional mixes of cabbage that seems to be stuffed with various bits of meat. You start to get somewhat familiar English-smelling foods. Nikos, perception, please.
Yes. You got it.
You recall the smell of these. After all, they did almost take your eye out. A couple large plates of what seems to be bangers and mash. What seems to be more and more Welsh and English kind of early to mid 1800s food in theme and style is being brought out, mixed in among these carrots and cabbage and stereotypical rabbit-like foods. It's like a more healthy English dinner. Is brought out and starting to get stacked up and placed as you guys get a rough idea that there's about 200 rabbits total in this village that eventually amass on different booths and seats. Some don't even seem to notice you guys as they're massing around in different groups and different hobbles, different households, and just starting to eat, tear into food, laugh, starting to hear little faint hints of music in the background.
You guys, this place must be protected. This is wonderful.
Makes you think that.
This is wonderful.
Oh, you mean we need? Okay, sorry, I misunderstood the context.
Yeah, yeah, just this
No,
is nice.
I 100% agree with you.
I know this isn't technically our objective, but just morally, I feel as if like how could we not?
I agree. Those red caps don't sound pleasant.
Well, the fact
Especially
they're
if this
talking
is the
about-
fault of the people we're here to rescue.
Yeah.
Well, especially since they, dip their hats, and I still can't get over that. And where I'm from, that's kind of a bit
Blood
for me.
rituals.
But
Right,
You
so we
see-
enjoy, and then we feast, and then we go kill.
You see next to you, where some of the other tables have been placed with a handful of sausage, some links here and there. The plates that are shuffling towards you with a pair or two of ears to either side of the plates as they're holding these large platters above their head. Very quickly stashed beside you guys at your table and handful of stumps that you're sitting at, kind of picnic style. A large cauldron is brought over and set down. The lid's popped off it as some smoke and smell starts to rise up. And wooden bowls are quickly getting filled with a very kind of heavy kind of cabbage stew. Cabbage and carrot, sort of kind of like a beef stew without the beef. Quickly next to that, you see another platter gets pushed up on the table in front of Alexander and Torin. And it has a proper full-sized turkey. That has been cooked and properly rubbed over, and it has a nice sheen to it. A couple smaller plates of sausages are brought over and stacked up, and the rabbits seem to be bringing more and more, not just rabbit feast, but food that they're not necessarily bringing to the others, but particularly you guys. They're bringing more of the meat and more of the other items as you hear a couple clanks and a wooden barrel is being rolled towards you, comes to a stop, tilts onto his side as two of the rabbits tilt it. You hear a couple hammerings as a spit gets shoved into the side of it. And roll me a perception, those of you who start looking over towards the barrel.
Torrin's head snaps around towards.
Brunch.
Oh
Why
my
are
god.
they being so nice? I don't understand.
I
This
was
is-
just blown away.
We haven't done anything to warrant this yet. Are they just friendly to everybody?
Alexander, you are eyeing the large turkey and like chicken feast a little too much. But the other four of you kind of look over as you see this barrel that, by your standards, is like a half-size barrel, but for them it seems like a proper keg. Gets a spit shoved into the side of it. They start bringing some wooden mugs and filling it up, and walking over and placing a mug next to each of you. You ever go to like Denny's or IHOP and you're like, wow, why are these coffee cups so tiny and shitty? What am I, a child? Thankfully, they're small mugs, so they're like coffee mugs for you, but they actually have a decent like handle to them that each of you can properly grip, but they're not full-size mugs. Yeah, with that perception, Alexander, you can't quite recognize what's in it, but the four of you are able to look. This is a proper, very dark orange, kind of golden-looking mead.
I love the fact that apparently the spread
Nice.
is so enthralling that a vegetarian such as myself is too captivated by the chicken and turkey.
You're like,
I didn't even know you were a vegetarian.
Alexander, do you think turkeys are sentient here?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of curious now, but
I've been wondering that, and honestly, I was a little too worried to ask.
Torin's gonna pick like the nearest rabbit. Like,
Excuse me, the turkeys, are they like sentient here? Like, how does their whole structure work?
they're turkeys. We
Do they talk? Or...
no, we usually they don't talk. What? They're birds.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what creatures here talk and
Okay.
which don't talk, because I just got spoken to by mushrooms like an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, some mushrooms do that.
Okay, so the rules are
No,
very
the
vague.
turkeys don't talk, at least none that I've ever met. We usually wrangle them and we'll put little saddles on them and sometimes use them for transport.
Oh, that's so cool.
We don't usually cook our turkeys, but the chief said to do it, so this one's for you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Well,
Gives a little nod and goes back over towards the keg and is just kind of idly chitter-chattering and starting to fill up two little mugs of their own and enjoying some of the mead.
Going
Do you
to
think they have-
investigate said mead.
Do you think they have turkey cavalry?
I hope they do.
well, they said they put saddles and ride them, so quite possibly.
It's a very different thing to ride a horse and
yeah,
to ride a
true.
horse into battle.
True.
I mean, have you ever seen a turkey run? They move.
Alexander, with that investigation, you look into the mug. Yeah, that's a thicker yellow liquid that smells like a spicy honey.
Well, Torin's not gonna be
Also
rude. He's
gonna-
digging in.
I'm
so
gonna
worried about it
investigate
because of the fact that I already lost my magic to drinking.
I'm just paranoid because Feyrealm.
Peter, you look at it.
Torin is drinking the mead.
It is mead. It is indeed
Yeah.
mead. It's a nice
Seems mead.
thick one. It's not see-through. It's a proper thick
What
one.
does
Nico
Hachu's
said, yeah.
tasting of the air say?
So this is what I almost get a max roll on to determine if a drink is actually what it is. This is what I get a damn near max roll for.
Yeah. Hachu flits his tongue a little bit, and the tongue tip goes just a little bit above the top of the mug. Yeah, this is a very properly, expertly made, balanced, slightly spiced honey mead.
I'm gonna
Let's
sniff
try
it.
and stay sober and not eat too much if we're going to go into a fight after this.
Torin, give me a con save.
Come on, he's a baby mug of mead. Come on, roll. It's not rolling when I click on it.
Might need to refresh. There we go.
I told you
You just
when he
rolled a
was
lot.
acting up.
Oops.
Yeah, little lag spike there.
I'll refresh now, but
Yeah.
I'll take that 18.
We'll take the 18. You start drinking down the mead. Yeah, it is the smoothest, slightly spiced honey mead. It's going down like a apple juice almost. And it's nice and warm and toasty, and you feel your body starting to warm up a little bit. Torn, for the next hour, because you passed your save, you're gonna be a bit more, happy, a bit more willing to look at the positives in life, a little more chipper for the next hour.
It was already there. Now it's just.
Well, now it's magically invoked.
Oh no.
Better sip it.
I'm also just
Alexander.
gonna sip it.
Alexander and Peter, con save.
I'm nursing it as well.
Alright, con save.
Oof.
Peter and Nikos, you take your sips from it, kind of nurse it. It's top tier honey mead. It's good. It's nice. Feels nice and warm going down. Alexander, you take a sip. Who would be sitting either across from Alexander, do you guys think?
Oh. Torn probably picked at
Maybe
the head of
Torn?
the table.
Torn at the head of the table opposite from him. Torn, perception check.
14.
As you're guzzling yours down, you kind of look across the top of your mug and you see Alexander take the sip from his. His eyes, usually a phosphorus white, sort of burning, bright, kind of white, with no real discernible shape to them, aren't really. They don't shrink, but they get a little more. Not smooth, a little bit sharper, a little more rounded, a little more ovaled. You can actually make out the outline of his eyes a little more as he takes a sip.
Hey, Alexander, how are you feeling?
Fine for the most part. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little cautious right now, but
Understandable. I'm going to have another. This is wonderful. I could live here.
You feel a little tug on the mug in your hand as it's yoinked out, and then very quickly slid in front of you is another mug with meat in it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that greatly.
Little Harengon gives a nice nod and walks back over. Seems to be rather happy to see outsiders enjoying his mead.
No, he's the one who made it?
Well, the way he's leaning on it and the way he's kind of puffing his chest out a little bit to the other three, you can assume as much.
Torn to know this. I'm fucking blanking on it. What's the like a fucking military salute of that army of that time, or the one they're modeled after?
That'd be
Is
honestly
it a bow?
for what they're kind of doing, a bow, a hand over the chest, kind of half bow.
Tip your hat.
Tip your hat. It wasn't really a hardened salute for early 1800s.
I know
Salutes
kind of-
salutes were crystallizing about the early 1800s from the act of tipping your hat.
Well, given Torrin's sitting, he's gonna do the like hand over the chest and like head down for a good second moment towards him.
Harengon gives a nice smile at that and looks over at the others, who you kind of realize they probably have kegs of their own, and these four Harengon likely are the four main like meaderies of the village, and this one seems to be the one selected to get to entertain the party with mead. After a little while, you start to hear some faint music, sort of a kind of jig. It's not quite, what are those snake flutes? The ones that you usually see snake charmers playing? This seems to be a mix of that and little hand drums, but then a very, very familiar kind of echoing tune mixes with it. you guys don't need to roll perception to know what a bagpipe is. As the music filling the area starts to become a little more bagpipe-like and a little more kind of Highlands feeling, as some of the voices are getting a little louder, some of the laughing is getting more jovial.
Scotland forever.
I presume the only reason you're not all of these rabbits don't have Scottish accents is because you can't do a Scottish accent.
I am not great at it, I will admit.
I'm imagining them all with Scottish accents now. Okay.
They do have a mixture of Irish, Welsh, and Scottish, kind of Pictish, a little bit of
Celtic.
kind of Celtic style. I am just horribly bad at it,
Like
despite my
bloody.
best attempts.
I'm going to light one of my fingers really quick just to make sure I still have magic before continuing to drink my mead.
You raise your
Just
finger
make
up
sure.
and you hear the little lighter flicker and a little flame pops up above your little paw.
I'll be like, all right, I guess this is safe to drink, so I'm just gonna partake and enjoy my mead and nibble on some carrots then as the bagpipes come out.
You realize they're really good carrots, and they're hearty. They're not dry on the outside. They're really dense. They're pretty good-sized carrots, not like the ones
Nice.
being grown in different parts of England or those weird-ass German attempt at carrots that are spindly and thin and grody. Nah, these are proper, like, fully GMO-enhanced carrots. Yes. You guys are able to kind of be left alone whenever you guys seem to give any notion of another drink or a little more food. It seems to be brought directly to you with no questions asked, as you guys are granted a good half hour to just kind of eat and relax, taking the sounds and the music, the occasional little dances here and there going on.
Torn's
And-
gonna have his fill. He's gonna at some point get up and just go get lost in the crowd for a bit. You know the vibe.
Alright.
There's no way you can get lost in the crowd. You're a head taller than
Well,
everyone else.
You know what I mean.
Roll
My height
me.
is like these guys.
Roll me, roll me performance, Dorn.
Oh come on, let this be a good roll.
Don't make me sober you up.
Hey, I should get advantage because of the happy ale.
You know what, yeah, we'll give you advantage with that. The happy mead.
Hey, 12.
Adequate enough for the height and size difference for you to start dancing with some of the Harengon that come by, and some of them will ask you to dance and kind of twirl with them. Some of them are doing sort of jigs. And very quickly, as some of you are sitting down and eating, Torrens kind of amongst the crowd, various conversations and enjoyment are going on. I'm gonna roll a dice here. Alexander,
Yes.
where would you be? Still enjoying your meat and food? Would you be walking around, kind of watching? Where would you find yourself in about
probably-
half an hour?
I'm probably just gonna stay put. It's the
Alrighty.
best way not to get in trouble.
There's a slight nudge on your shoulder from behind you as you're sitting there eating and drinking.
Hmm?
Standing behind you is what looks like two Harengons. They have what kind of the best way to put it, cloth wrappings, almost like greaves for like kind of the mud wrappings that you do for your boots in World War I, going up their legs to the bottom of their knees. They're wearing somewhat looser fitting, kind of lighter pants, open vests, rolled sleeve button-up shirts, and their forearms and hands and fists seem to be wrapped in kind of a ceremonial cloth wrapping that goes between each of their little kind of paw nubs. And the two of them kind of cross their arms and look to you, look to some of the others, look back over. So you're the foreign traders, huh?
Yes.
And we're supposed to be helping you in time?
I mean, I suppose I haven't really been given the full details yet.
Good. Well, we've been talking among ourselves, and we've kind of realized if we're going to be able to trust you, we need to know what you're capable of. We planned on putting on a demonstration. Maybe you want to gather your friends and meet us up by the knoll?
Sure.
You-
Where exactly is the knoll at?
He kind of leans over and pats your shoulder, and then will point over your shoulder with a paw, and you'll see a slightly raised part of the village up to the north, between a couple houses that winds up. It looks like there's a couple half tents and kind of hammocks up there. And if you didn't know better, it almost looks like a sparring ground or kind of like a training ground on that knoll. That's the Heather Guard
Okay.
camp. Meet us up there in a little bit when you get all your friends.
Okay.
Kind of pats you on the shoulder again, and the two of them turn and start walking that way. After a little while, you hear the bagpipes kind of quiet down a little bit, and slowly but surely the word seems to be passing around as many of the hares are starting to walk their way and migrate their way with drinks or food or whatnot. And about a third have started migrating towards the knoll, spreading the word around. How do you proceed, Alexander?
I'm gonna go and start looking for the party members. So I'm gonna finish what I was eating. I'm not gonna be rude. And then gonna go find whoever I find first and to start collecting everybody.
Yeah, just go down the list as you kind of encounter each person.
Who would be the closest to me then?
Probably Nikos and Peter, and then Hachu, then probably trying to find Torn might take the longest.
Yeah.
Presume Torn's
so-
in a swing dance with two rabbits
Yeah, I
because they
don't-
need that to offset his weight.
Yeah.
I probably didn't leave the table, so I'm probably right there with you.
You
I
would
also
have saw
didn't
it
leave
then.
the table, so
Yeah, you guys would have seen it then.
I guess, did you guys hear what they said, or do you need me to relay, or?
did I?
You guys wouldn't have heard it.
Oh.
Well, that's what I would have said in character to you two.
No. What did they tell you?
I guess they're gonna be doing some sort of demonstration or something over at the, that grassy knoll over there.
All right.
Well, Nikos, you're the one best fitted to understand how good they are at what they do.
I guess I'll go take a look then.
Well, they said they wanted all of us there, so I don't know where
Oh, all right.
did Torn or anyone else go.
Do I see Torin?
Three of you give me investigation.
Can I get advantage because I'm taller than him and he's taller than all the rabbits?
You won't need
I'm
advantage. It's a
presumably
low.
taller than almost everything
It's a
around
low
here.
roll to
Investigation.
Oh wait, there he is.
Fuck. Yeah, the three of you look over and just. There's Torn dancing in a little spin cycle with two hares kind of holding onto each other and holding onto either of his hands, just kind of dancing and twirling, having a good time. They don't seem to be noticing among the couple other dancers that slowly but surely the crowd is getting up, gathering some of the food, and heading towards the sparring grounds.
So that means we just gotta find Hatsu then.
I presume he's still at the table. Are you? Not you?
Yeah, I'm at the table. You know, I don't know
Oh,
how
okay.
well I fit here, but
Easy.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah, those are good investigation rolls. Chamber, I'll get him later. Yeah.
I'd go get him, but how small I am, I just get lost in the crowd.
I'll wave at Torin.
Torn,
See if I can get his attention.
perception.
A 9.
Torn's not gonna notice you waving.
I'll wave more aggressively.
Performance. Alright, Torn, perception. Torn's not noticing you. He is too deep in happiness and fun and hairs and just having a
He's
good
currently
jovial
doing
time.
a dip on 2 hairs at once.
Yeah.
I'll start walking over.
I'll go get him. You go see what the what were they called? Hair guard?
Harengon, Heather Guard.
Heather guard. Have to go for us first.
Alright. I'll start heading over that way.
Yeah, you're kind of able to step through some of the rabbits and over one of the tables as Torn is dancing with 2 of the hares, and there's a handful of others kind of dancing around as well, just enjoying the time.
Yeah, I'll make my way around in front of Torin and make a wave at him. Come hither gesture again.
It's a little easier to notice him now that he's not that far away, Torn.
Okay, I'm being called on. You guys are great, wonderful, really. I just those legs. Good lord, I can barely keep up. Okay, I gotta do this.
One of them keeps trying to hold onto your hand, but eventually they'll step back and give little smiles and continue dancing with each other and kind of twirl off in a way.
Yeah, Torrin's gonna turn and he's going to walk over to you, Peter, and there's like too much spring in his step. You've probably never seen him just this fucking laid back.
Are you feeling alright?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling wonderful, actually. This is I know this is like living like in a novel. Like this is a fairy tale.
It is rather nice, but remember, we do have to go fight soon.
I'm ready for that.
Good, I was worried you ate too much.
Never. You know me. I am going
I'll
to teach
chuckle
these
a
guys a
little and-
formula to black powder later, though.
Didn't we have this conversation about giving them the collagen earlier?
It's black powder.
Alright. I'll guide him over to where we're supposed to be going.
As the
Behold, with these 3 simple rocks and some ash.
And
as
being
the 3
very careful.
Very careful. As the 3 rather large creatures that you are, in conjunction with the other 2, who aren't that large, but are large enough. Yeah. You guys start making your way over, and as everyone else kind of notices that you're making your way there, they start making their way there as well. And eventually, the music shifts a little bit, goes quiet for a while, starts to turn back on a little bit down at the base of the hill, and essentially the entire dining area basically just scoots about 100 meters south and replants down as 2/3 of them continue what they were doing at the central meeting grounds, while the other third actually make their way up to the top of the little grassy knoll and the little fighting grounds there.
Please tell me they carry the picnic tables.
Some of the picnic tables got carried over. As you guys get up there, you realize, unlike the rest of the village that has houses, structures, little paths, everything up here seems to be kind of like field tents. The old style, kind of heavy, dense, kind of rug-side military tents. Whoever is up here and occupying up here has a very military campsite kind of disciplined doctrine to how they live and how they work. Seems
How
like it's
disciplined. Like,
well, you got
are we walking in here and is this looking like more like a militia, more leaning on the militia campsite, or is this more leaning on the regular soldiers?
more like a
Like
regular
highly
soldiers.
professionals?
More like a regular
type thing, or-
soldiers professional camp. You got your 2 larger tents with kind of the A-frames in the middle. You got 3 smaller individual tents, a couple other side ones that seem to have supplies, barrels, food. There's a couple standees of T-posts with hay attached to it for sparring and fighting with. There's a couple targets in the distance and target lanes established. It is close to and as reminiscent of what you would consider to be a long-term military encampment that you could picture. And I will do a little scene transition over here. As you guys arrive, you're kind of shown to a couple seats under one of the little kind of gazebo tents. And the Null steps by, seeming kind of happy and content, little bit of a smile on his face. Well, I'm happy.
I can see why you
All
like
of you
it
are.
here.
Oh, you have no idea. It's so pleasant and fond here compared to so many other places. You see, they're a little more respectful and don't want to step on toes, so allow me to present it. One of your guides is likely going to be of their Heather Guard, of which there's only ever 5, and only ever will be 5 at a time. It's the best warriors of their village, the best fighters. The family has kind of dedicated themselves to a different form of fighting. They don't rely on armor or weaponry as much as they do. They're more handheld ability.
Magical?
They're cunning. Not so much magical, no. More so their aggressiveness sometimes. And, as such, they discipline themselves in the martial arts. I've yet to actually get to witness one of these, but routinely they'll demonstrate their training. After all, the Heather Guard were the only ones to ever actually attempt to launch an attack on the Redcaps. Granted, it hasn't quite worked, as their numbers are always small, but to my understanding, they want to ensure that you're capable warriors, that they won't be caught out and alone with someone incapable. So, I do believe they wish to challenge at least some of you to a sparring contest.
That sounds fun.
I would like to ask at least 3 of you to perhaps be willing, or should we dare allow them to choose which of the 3 of you they want to fight?
I should probably stay out. My magic's pretty fatal, and I'd rather not hurt anybody.
Oh no, this is not with magic. This is purely brawn and hand-to-hand combat.
Nikos, this sounds like a you job.
Yep. Hopefully I do better than that boxing match with SOE.
Yeah, Torn's gonna step up behind you. He goes,
Hey, you got him, and even if you don't, I mean, you'll still impress them.
Hachu, do you want to go or shall I? I might be better spent fixing everyone who gets hurt.
Oh, I'm going. I can't miss this. Such fish
Yeah,
are
well.
good at their size.
Well, decide among yourselves. I do believe they're... that would be him. Walking up one of the paths towards it, out of one of the lower tents, you see kind of wrapping one of their paws in sort of that cloth hand wrap that goes in between each of the little fingers and then slowly up the arm, readying themselves. Mr. Kickington, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Rabbit monks were not on my expectation for things to find in the Fey realm.
Nice.
I'll post a couple of the images of his rough looks here. and his character art.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the feast so far. But now that the festivities are come to a pause, he's just standing there, waiting.
The feast was nice.
Actually, it was. The hospitality here is fantastic so far.
Aye. We pride ourselves on that.
You should. I'm very happy here. I wasn't sure what to expect when I arrived, but this is wonderful.
Aye.
What you all kind of see standing before you is, with the ears, a little bit taller than Alexander, just barely shorter than Torin. Very fit, very muscularly statured and physically disciplined. Probably the best way to describe the physique is kind of a kickboxer physique. Very large ears, and planted between those ears, two somewhat smooth but jagged at the end horns. You can kind of spot what looks like the bottoms of two kind of larger eye top fangs sticking out from underneath the kind of bunny snout. The closest thing you could probably draw an equivalent to would be perhaps jackalope-esque.
Yeah, Torn's all eyes for that. That's interesting.
The Knoll kind of steps forward. I am yet to personally get to see one of these matches, and I understand they're very fun and whimsical. And on behalf of the tribal chief, and also out of my pure morbid curiosity of what I've come to hear, we want to see if you're up to keeping up with the Heather Guard. Which of you would like to step forward for the first challenge?
Suppose I will.
Very good.
Hold out my hand to take his spear, sword, and shield.
Yep.
No weaponry, no magic, no magical enhancements. Keep it clean, but first one to have to bow out or find themselves unconscious, don't worry, I will heal you, will be declared victor. I would like the two of you to roll me initiative to see who's going to be going first.
All right, so I might need a little help with figuring roll 20.
Yep. So on your character sheet at the top center, with each of these different things, you'll see like the wording of what each of the settings are. If you click on the word itself, it will roll it automatically on the right side.
Huh.
You also need to set yourself to that character sheet, obviously.
And to make sure,
Set your name and the bar to that character as well.
I edit that.
So let me check that here. So that should be assigned to you. Yep, controlled by that. So what you'll do is you'll select your token on the map, and then you'll click the initiative button at the top of your character sheet. And that will have you roll initiative for that token.
Little drop-down menu under the chat box should let you select your character sheet. So you'll be
delicious.
rolling as them instead of as you.
I open the character and I hit initiative. Okay,
There we go. Ooh.
excellent.
Okay, 20.
Damn.
Rich will definitely be going first here.
Yep.
Plus 12 to initiative. Jesus.
Monks, man.
All right. So this is going to be a play-by-play. This is going to be essentially a full turn. You'll have your action, bonus action, and movement. Once you have completed those three, or any combination of them, it will then pan to the other person, and this is going to be a back-and-forth slug match. However, first in the turn order and taking the initiative, our good hair friend. Let's kick it off.
Let's see.
But
Before we start, did Nikos take off his armor, or does he still have it?
I would assume I have to take it off for this, right?
Nah, you still got your armor. You just
No?
don't got your shield.
Okay. Oh, I still have my shield too? Okay.
You don't have your shield. No shield.
Okay, but my armor
Okay.
is still though.
He has a chance.
Okay. I'm not totally fucked. Alright.
Okay. So just bear with me on figuring out.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
So, whenever you move, obviously you're able to drag your token around. Each square is considered 5 feet of movement from your total movement
Okay.
pool. Whenever you wish
Alright.
to roll an attack or an action, in the same way if you will roll one of your stats or one of your abilities, you'll see how you have all the various attacks. You simply will click on it, and it will put it into the roll bar on the right.
Okay. So
What would be the first action and movement you would like to take?
So, I mean, first thing is I'm going to close.
Sounds good.
Of course.
Yep. And then I'm going to jab.
All right.
Yep. So I
So
just
you'll
click the
click
jab,
jab.
or do I click the damage type? Okay.
Nope, you'll click the jab. So you'll see on the right how it pops up with the roll to hit. And then to do the damage, if it does hit, on the bar
does
on the
not.
right, see how it says jab?
Mhm.
You'll click that one, and that will roll your damage.
Okay. All right.
It doesn't hit, but feel free to roll it to
Yeah.
just
roll it
to
anyway. Though, just
see
so
how
you
it
can
works.
See.
So you'll
good.
see, so you'll click it on your character sheet for the to hit, and then you'll click it on the right bar to do the damage if it does hit. However, 18 doesn't hit as you run forward, toss a quick jab at the center chest, and a solid fist hits a boom as you hit breastplate underneath his jacket.
Perfect. It's gonna not even phased as far as his hand goes. He's not even gonna shake his hand. He's just gonna pull it back just as fast as he went in. Let's see. Correct me if I'm wrong. But there should be, what is it? Am I at 2 at this point?
If I'm not mistaken, let's double check here. You should be at.
So I had
So
I had all
many
this written down.
stats. Yep.
Yeah, I had all this written down, but then I lost my notepad.
Oh no! You lost the
Yeah.
notepad. Oh, during the reset, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. So you should have, between the two sets, you should have, I believe, 4 attacks and a bonus action attack.
Ah, delicious.
Monks, dude.
Monks.
Yeah. Facts. All right. Fuck it. I'm gonna jab again. It'll go
Nope.
1-2. No, it doesn't even hit.
That one will hit off the breastplate underneath his jacket.
All right.
Just doing the anime thing, just pum 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 pum.
Ting, ting.
Let's see.
Nico's sitting there just flexing underneath his musculata.
See, I'm gonna jab him again.
Ooh,
That one will hit.
I'm
alright,
gonna go for the throat.
let's get damage.
With the
Bong, bong,
reduction
crack.
of. That's the bonus attack, right?
Nope, that is one of his main attacks still.
It's a monk.
Oh.
He has 4 main attacks. I don't know.
Yeah.
And roll the 4th attack.
All right. As for a kick,
Does 19 hit?
That meets.
Ah, so that one will do damage, it'll do half damage.
okay. I'm gonna kick him in the dick.
Rude.
And you have your bonus action. What do you wish to do with your bonus action? I know you have a couple different character things in there.
Yep. Shoot. Highly annoying how that went away.
We may need to sit down and restructure
Yeah.
the notepad once again, which won't be too bad.
Yeah, that's again. Sorry about that.
No,
for
you're
dragging
good.
this out.
Notepads disappear.
That's-
It happens.
Yep.
I feel
So,
for the day I lose one.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. Hang on. Still have that? Yeah. I'm gonna open up some distance now. Get this elsewhere. Thank you. Just gonna back off essentially to where I started.
All right. You will take one attack of opportunity as you move out of the way.
Is it? Okay, never mind. That's the incorrect one for that. I was looking at the wrong thing. My apologies. I'm going to stay right there. And is it bonus action for normal attack then?
Yep, you can make an offhand attack, which is basically a normal attack. We just subtract your proficiency mod from it.
Okay. Fuck it, forehead.
Does a
Right to the forehead.
Does a 23 hit, Nikos?
23 hits, yeah.
Roll me damage for the headbutt.
Yep.
All
He
right,
has to spring up to do it too. That's like a 3-foot leap to headbutt Nikos.
Nikos.
Yep.
This kickboxing rabbit struts forward towards you, kind of bouncing, brings his paws up, and you guys see in about 2 seconds a ping ping pop pop headbutt as he drops back down to both of his paws. Nikos, you take 9, 10. You take 14 bludgeoning.
Damn!
As you just get fucking pop pop pop. Ow.
Yeah, I've been subtracting as it's been going along.
As we now flip over to Nikos.
Not bad. All right, well. Let's throw some punches of my own.
On then, square to go like.
Nikos' biceps just swelling up like a balloon. Just whoa.
So it's just my strength mod for
Yep, D20
unarmed,
plus strength. Yep.
All right.
Ooh. There's a 22 hit.
Scroll.
So you'll check at the top of
do.
your page, you'll see your AC.
AC. Yep, it will.
Unless you should have anything that would allow you to dodge or negate.
I can scroll furiously back and forth.
Yeah. That's where notepads are helpful. We'll repopulate that notepad for you.
Nikos just walks up and fucking decks him.
Where'd it go? Not off the top of my head. No.
Alrighty. I do believe there is one
What's
thingy,
the
but we will have to
damage
double check.
or
The damage is a D4.
just a D4? Do
Just a D4, because you're not
Alright.
melee fighting proficient, you don't get the strength mod to it.
all right.
You mean unarmed?
Let's go.
Or unarmed.
All right. Just gonna break that.
Then second. Nope.
Second
No,
punch
that
will
hit.
not hit.
Duck.
Then offhand.
So that will be a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Alright. Nikos comes forward, tries to slug you, and hits you for one punch to the shoulder. Bah! Tries to swing a second punch, you just bend
No, it
your
should be a
ears.
14 because I'm not adding my proficiency bonus anyway for.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
this.
So it is a 14.
Still didn't hit.
Yeah, still
Okay.
don't hit. Yeah, he swings on you 3 times. First one clocks you, the second two, your ears fold down, and then you kind of sway your head back and dodge both of those.
That's all. I'm not gonna move.
Alrighty.
All
Let
right.
me DM Kickington real quick.
Okay. So that's my go. Then
So now it rotates around to you. What do?
yep, do. You know what? I am going to pull the same routine. Just give me the old 1-2 right off the bat.
First 2 attacks, 2 jabs.
Yep. About a 20.
Yep.
20 will
Right.
hit. For 10.
10.
Fucking bop.
All right.
And then the second one.
Another 20 jab. Little bunny paw jab. Just bah, for 6 more bludgeoning.
All right. Go for the kick.
Kick will miss.
No, he wised up and did not let me kick him in the dick.
No, you don't.
He brings one of his forearms down and catches the sidekick. Bunny paw just smack it against it. Bah.
All right. Well, while he's leaned down, I'm just gonna.
Do you have a 4th attack?
Yep. Just gonna hit a jab.
While we're sitting back here, I'm gonna turn to Hachu and I'm gonna say, you know, we have yet to encounter monks who are willing to fight us in a shootout.
All right. And then if I can find it on this, there it is. I'm going to burn a key point.
Alright.
Oh no.
And hit him again.
I mean, Nikos is getting his ass kicked, isn't he?
Burning that point does grant you 2 more main hand attacks.
Yep. So let's do another series of kicks. So
I did last
Flop.
longer than against Gummy, so you know that's a victory at least.
I think that 24 kick is gonna hit. For
Yeah, that's
5
gonna
more
hit.
bludgeoning as you take a paw
Alright.
upside the head.
Nope. And then
Another kick.
While he's getting
Yep.
while he's getting his shit kicked in, I found a little tree stump and I've got the surgical kit laid out and I'm starting to look through pieces of stuff like, no, he's not gonna need that. He's gonna need this.
Yeah, I don't
Nikos-
think he's faring too well, to be
Head
honest.
suture. Ooh.
You expect him to go low, and he bounces high, jabs you once in the chin, jabs you in the temple, drops down, goes for a kick, you block the kick with your left arm, goes for a jab, you catch it with your thigh and deflect it, and then 2 more low kicks to the either insides of your head, just fucking pop, pop, and you're like, fucking damn it.
just a little fucking kick flip. Just put that.
Pop, pop.
That,
All right.
that buddy's got hands.
Yeah. No.
Claws.
And feet.
Yep. And at that, I lay my cards face down and end my turn.
Nikos, are you going to be needing any alcohol to sanitize your wounds, or do you think you're good?
Maybe a little. I don't know.
He smells pretty clean. I mean, it's probably fine.
Oh, I smell cleaner than some of you lot.
Yeah, that's my point.
All
I
right.
kind of take offense to that.
14 probably doesn't hit. I don't think.
Nope.
So second, that one will
hits.
do.
That'll hit. For 4 damage, he'll sock you right in the center of the chest, just a good bah!
Yeah. I'll eat it. That hits. I'll eat it.
Yeah, 2 more. You'll get 2 good solid hits on him, kind of center mass, just pop pop as you're literally punching downwards at this Tauren-sized rabbit. And every time you hit, it's not fleshy. It is just short of punching like a hard shell. You're just pop pop. You're like, fuck.
I will admit, I'm usually better in a fight. I have a spear. I don't usually fight with my fists.
Aye, that's
Hey,
part of the fun.
Alexander.
Is you're changing it up.
Alexander,
Sometimes you're not
do
gonna
you-
have your spears. You gotta use what God gave you.
Oh, I always have the spear.
Kind of looks
Hey,
up and down
Alexander.
pointedly.
Hey, Alexander, do you think I'm going to need this comedically large syringe?
I don't know why you would have it in the first place. I don't exactly know what you'd put in it.
How much large syringe needs, of course. What else do you think you would need it for?
Peanut butter shots for the snake.
Also, it's
Damn right.
here we go.
Oh, okay.
All
I'm
right.
not moving
Uh,
again.
Take that amount of CCs? I don't even think we could.
All right. I'm just going to, as before, give him the old 1-2.
Ooh.
We'll start with the kick.
Yeah. Kicks you in the center of the chest. You feel
Alright.
it through your fucking armor. Just. Ow.
Yep, and then just another one. Another one.
This one catches you in the shoulder, and it's like, ah, another 7 bludgeoning.
And then Yep.
Ooh.
Will
Jab
not
will
hit.
land short as he'll be able to move his hand to the side and parry it just barely.
Yep. And then for funsies, forehead.
Ooh. Roll me a d6.
To
Crack your head open on
Right.
Nikos' breastplate.
So on the far left side, you'll see a little d20 die. When you click that, it gives you a quick roll guide that you can click on.
You can also
Okay.
type /r space 1d whatever you're rolling.
Ah, 3. Okay. Yeah,
Just
you
make
go,
sure you don't accidentally roll like a D220 like I almost did one time.
Yeah. You see him raise up, and he goes for a headbutt as both of the horns make contact first before his forehead does, and give kind of
Ow.
a scraping, and you have a little bit of a, okay, that was nice.
Achu, did you
Right.
pack the hammer for fixing dents in his chest plate?
and for
Just use
my
mending?
and for my bonus, I'm just gonna kick him in the dick.
Oh,
Wow.
Roll
For a
damage.
noble warrior, that's a pretty low bro.
12 bludgeoning, as your left nut is gonna be bruised.
Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
You take a bunny paw straight to exclusively the left nut, just for 12 bludgeoning.
Hold on, wait a second. I'm like no expert in like the the courtesies of fighting, but I'm pretty sure that's considered a low blow.
I mean, this is a monk asking us non-monks to fight on monk terms. What do you expect?
I need to point out that he's like almost twice my height. Everything that I do is gonna be a low blow. Getting any?
He's got a point.
He does have a point. Nico said, come on, walk it off, walk it off.
Aside, the whole point of this is to see if you can take it as well as you can dish it out.
Fair.
Life's not fair. Fucking deal with it.
Holy shit.
What do, Nikos?
Well, let's keep throwing some
Because
punches.
life isn't fair.
11 won't hit. Nope. All right.
You swing on him twice,
man.
you're a little
Oh, man.
watery-eyed because you're just swinging above his head like,
High. No, that was high. That was high. That was also high. Nikos, you're high.
Just gonna bait every attack with the ears and just flatten up the last second.
Use your legs, damn it! He's as tall as your waistband.
Try falling on him.
Yeah, you swing on him
Use your
3
elbow
times.
on top of him.
His head and ears just moving around and dodging you each time. Anything else you got, Nikos?
Nope. That's all. I'm
Alright.
not gonna do movement.
Alright, Rich, what
And
do
we're
you?
actually going into like a real fight soon, so I don't want to use any actual stuff.
I mean, I'm just gonna, rinse and repeat at this point. Going
Just
to
gonna keep swinging on him, okay.
yeah. I mean, shit. What's the point?
I mean, it's working, so it's not like he has to try
Yeah.
that much harder.
It's true.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna kick him
yep.
in the dick.
Oh my god.
All right, now that's just rude.
He goes to kick again with the right foot as he brings it up kickboxer style, and you're like, oh no, and you go to bring both hands down, and he does a midair switcheroo as the left paw comes up past your hands and hits you in the right nut for 12 bludgeoning.
Yeah, well,
That's enough to
while he's
insta-kill a villager.
while he's down there, how's that?
Now hit.
All right.
D&D game.
He's gonna
Fire
headbutt
on.
you
God,
square
roll.
in the fupa. Just horns dig into your, upper groin as you take 5 bludgeons. Ah!
I'm just gonna look at the party, and I'm gonna look at the hairs that are around me, and I'm just gonna go back to the default plan I had originally.
So, like I was saying, I have this wonderful thing. It's called a number 2 pencil. You write with one side, but on the back, you can actually erase it. Think about it.
It will not hit.
Damn.
All right, and
Throw a nice jab, he catches it with his shoulder, throw a kick, blocks it with his other forearm.
whiff. All right.
What else you got?
That will be that one this time.
Alright, no bonus action?
Oh, yeah, shoot, I forgot about that.
You don't have to
What's
remind the man he's already dead.
It throws a kick, but it's definitely not going to hit as he's able to bring his arm down again and catch it against his forearm. Like, ah!
Too busy being doubled over.
Any movement you would like to take?
Nah, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Alrighty. Let me scroll through and double check something here.
Also double check.
Double checking something here. Oh,
This
yeah.
episode of Due West,
They get their shit kicked.
Nikos gets beat. Nikos gets beat up by Scottish Rabbit Jet Mike Tyson.
He hasn't bit
I'm
him
sorry
yet.
that was
for a year
not
just
happening
run.
yet.
He's gonna bite your fucking ear off. You might want to run.
Oh no!
I'm about you.
Oh, he's could be a lot worse.
Yeah, he throws a nice flurry of kicks and punches at you just fluidly. You managed to block half of them, though. Nikos, what do?
Yep. Let's go, Nat 1!
Roll me a d6. Oh. He throws one hell of a haymaker towards you, misses. He's not gonna hit, but you will stagger forward just a little bit, but manage to barely recover yourself before fully eating shit.
Oh, that's good. Alright.
Nope.
Nope. And offhand.
Nope.
Alright.
All right.
Nimble as fuck.
Alrighty.
Mr. Kickington, what do?
Just remember you can bow out at any time. There's no shame in that. It's not like a fight to the death or nothing. That's not what we're
true.
about here. He says right before hitting him with the with the kick.
But, as you said, you're also seeing how well we can take it.
Aye. I've asked you bottom. Ah, damn, that would have been funnier if it was a 20.
I don't believe that one hits.
No, I don't
Nope,
think
it does not.
Let's see. How about that?
That hits.
+7's there, but the dice are on fucking fire for him too.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, you guys understand that this is the only time in this campaign this will happen for me.
Everything else is gonna be the meme of just punching against the wall, doing nothing.
Yeah, literally, just everything's gonna be whiff. Let's see, what's that? 1, 2, and 3. So, 2. How's about say, no, miss.
Nope.
Oof. Goes for a kick and hits you in the side. Goes for a headbutt. You catch his head with your hand for a moment as he punches at you. You're able to kind of take that one to the gut. And then he goes to try to headbutt your hand, and you're pulling your hand up real quick, like ah.
Right. To do
What else you got for bonus
4.
action?
So, that. Hit miss.
Nope. That
Nope, okay.
misses.
That one will miss. Yeah, he'll throw another kick, and you'll kind of sidestep and dodge it as he kicks straight forward and outward at you.
Fucking throws up. There's an axe kick. Just slams it down. He spreads his legs just slightly and misses his toes.
He's fucking. He's got that rabbit leg reach. Any other movement you would like to take, Rich?
For funsies, I'm going over here.
Alright, does a quick, nice little battle step off to the side, repositioning. Nikos, your turn.
Alright. Well, turn to face him. And keep throwing whiffs.
Nope.
Right. Nico's your
There we
That
go.
one does.
This one, hopefully.
That's his
that
offhand attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 21 will hit. Shit. Ah,
Alright.
for 3 damage. Throws 2 punches
Alright.
at you as you battle step, but the third one catches you as almost like an elbow strike.
I'm just gonna eat it right to the face, not even flinching.
It's just bop.
Just whop.
What is wrong with this damn rabbit? What am I watching?
He's doing better than the boxing match.
That's true.
That was just
I've lasted
unfair,
a lot
all right?
longer.
No, we had well chance there. Suppose that's what you get for walking into it.
Let's see.
Gonna run into Gummy and the Scottish monk, and you're like, hey, we got someone to fight you now. Just shove the rich for.
Yeah, honestly.
Gummy wouldn't have been trouble if Nikos had his shield. Or
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. So take it as mine.
Yep.
Yep,
it is
it's
your
yours.
turn.
All right. So whiff. I take it.
Yep, whiff.
Yep.
Whiff.
Ooh, the 2 jabs don't connect, but
There you go.
the kick will connect.
Always
Uh,
a kick.
hard to guard your ankles from a side kick.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Getting side kicked in the thigh, that's one thing. Getting side kicked in the shin and ankles, like, fuck.
I should be lucky it's not me half brother out here doing this. Ow.
Right into the greave.
Roll me a d6.
Yep.
Oh.
Ow.
All right.
Definitely jammed the toe on that one.
Jam the toe, but you're not taking any pain or disadvantage from it, but you definitely, like, connected your shin with his shin greave, like this fucking Spartan-style shin guard. It's worth a wince.
Nikos.
All right. Let's see. That was just.
That was 4 main
Two.
attacks. You still got your bonus
That was all
action.
4. Okay. 2. Then why not?
Yep.
To the face.
8 bludgeoning as the brim of your nose just gets fucking headbutt by a cinder block forehead from this guy.
All right. Yeah, and that'll be it.
Alrighty. Nikos, this bunny is still squaring off with you, kind of doing a fighter hop left and right on his paws in front of you.
Nico's focus on the
out
middle
some blood.
rabbit. You've probably seen 3. Remember, it's the middle one.
Roll
How
the
fitting.
D6, Nikos.
Yep.
See, now this isn't just any stick of wood with graphite in it. This is a precision instrument. It's what students rely on in every standardized test. Ours
got-
pick it up when inspiration strikes.
It's the Band B movie all over again.
You got 3 rabbits actually giving some focus and like kind of watching him describe
Grab
this
some of them
pencil
and
in
move
his
them
paws.
Move them over there.
Yeah.
Grab some of them and move them over
Yeah.
there.
You got 3 rabbits gathered around just looking to you like, ooh, like actually listening in. And in the background where it's blurry, it comes into focus as Nikos just completely whiffs a downward punch and misses entirely.
Oh my god.
What else you got, Nikos?
Nope. That hits.
Ooh.
I knew one of them was real.
Well, he clips the tip of your left ear with that punch.
All right.
Actually flinches at that.
Like, ow.
First flinch of the entire match.
What else you got, Nikos?
That's all.
Alrighty. We pan on around to Jackrabbit. What do?
All right. Let's see. What's working is working. So why
What's the
bother
minimum
changing it?
damage you can do? All right.
Oh, the max amount of
Nikos.
damage? Yeah, he can.
The minimum he can do.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep. So
It looks
5.
Like, yeah. Okay.
Looks like 5 is the minimal with the headbutt.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
That hit?
No,
That hit?
that one does.
Christ
In the dick.
almighty!
The head of your dick just gets fucking, like, Tinkerbell tapped, just, bah!
So
Just
that would
barely
have
flicked the tip
knocked
of
me
it.
down to 0. However, remember that thing I got from Picatrix?
Ah!
So I'm at 1.
Alright.
Shouldn't
You-
got used on a non-actual like death combat encounter. But
So
oh
having
well.
tendered the two, you go for a square kick, like dead center, you tap the head, just fucking, he drops down to one knee for a moment, looks like his eyes are about to roll back, as all of you see a sort of paper seal, kind of flower bud, kind of magically from his chest, and dissipates and kind of floats away, as you see him stand back up, staggered, bruised, kick the shit, kind of starting to get a little bit of a bloody nose now, as, yeah, he's still standing at 1 HP. What would you like to do, Rich?
He's just gonna, watch all of that happen. Just kind of tilt his head. One ear kind of like starts drifting down. It seems to unbalance his head, and it kind of tilts in that direction for a moment.
Oh, that.
Yeah, like, I think he's done. He's gonna look over the rest of the party and look back at Nikos meaningfully as he kind of takes a half step back.
Yeah. Okay. Good fight.
Wave at Nikos with a cotton ball.
I'll
Held in
go.
some tongs.
Collapse.
He's gonna do a little half bow and then go back to the middle of the arena.
I'll bow towards empty space, looking at the wrong one.
Yes, I got you.
Oh,
Taking all his guns off.
well, I lasted longer than I did with Gummy, so that's something.
That was good. That was a very impressive ass kicking.
I
Yeah,
think Gummy is a record, though.
yeah, that was something else.
Knack,
Lasted longer against Roxana than you did Gummy.
you see Knack give a little bit of a smile and kind of waves his staff as the lantern light glows a little bit, and you fully heal and recover,
Oh,
Rich.
Oh, just him, not Nikos?
Well, he kind of looks at you and
rip.
assumes the cleric will be helping.
oh.
There's a
Alright.
pause as he's kind of
You want me
looking
to roll
over
for
at
it,
you
or is he
like,
just gonna, or are we just gonna hand wave it because I got time?
you can hand wave it because you'll have time. You'll be able to fully heal him with your med kit.
All right. Is that a full reset or just a full heal?
Full heal and reset.
Oh, okay. That's excellent.
The
I also have a
Noel
silly
kind
question.
of. Oh, go ahead.
So on the key points, just to make sure that I'm pulling from the right pool, it is the one on the left, correct? Not the one on the
Let
right.
me double check here and take a look. See, so
Yep.
the let's see. Yep, the one on the left is the pool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
The
I'll
one
make
on
sure
the
I was
right
pulling
is
one.
just the DC that people have to save from.
Okay.
For some of your
Delicious.
abilities. Yep. The Noel gives kind of a smile, steps forward, plants the lantern. Well, I'll say they can definitely take a hit. I'm assuming he's the heaviest of your lot.
Particularly.
By armor, yes, not by weight.
Hmm.
Rich is gonna nod. Aye. Well fought.
Who would you say
Same
is
to
the least effective of your... should you get into a close quarters fight?
Torin looks to Alexander and then he's like,
Don't let any man or woman record thoughts, words, numbers, or spells without ink, without feathers, without mess. No need for
He's
grease.
he's
No
off the
need
table.
for
He's
ink
different.
spill on the robes.
You
You
don't
don't
want-
need to worry about any of that stuff. You don't have to sharpen your quill, just this pencil.
But
You don't want to fight him. He literally explodes when he gets hurt.
you said you could erase it. How do you...
Ah,
How
very
does
well.
the eraser erase the lead?
So what it is that graphite actually doesn't, it stays permanently on paper. However, when you use this rubber on the back here, it rubs it off. It's amazing how it's able to take something so permanent and then make it so that it was never there in the first place.
Graphite is not permanent.
It is in a certain degree.
Torn, you notice as you say that all 5 of the rabbits now looking over his shoulders and like watching him all kind of shoot a quick glare at you and then smile and go back to watching his presentation.
You can spit on your thumb and rub it off with your thumb.
It doesn't work as
I
well as
haven't
an
been able
eraser.
to do that.
We're just gonna, stand there, his hands in his pockets,
Torrance
just waiting.
biting at the bit, metaphorically here. Is
Well, I do implore I would be interested to see at least 2 more of you step forward.
Come on then.
yeah, Peter, you get Torrin's gun, and then Torrin's gun, and then Torrin's gun, and then Torrin's
I'm sitting
knife,
there.
and then
I'm sitting
Torrin's
there
gun.
trying to dab Nikos' eye. One of the busts on it, holes in
Yeah.
it, like breaks in his eye with a cotton ball on a stick thing, and I put it down for a second, and then I reach up and I got a gun in my hand, and I'm like, what? And I put it down, and I reach up and there's another gun in my hand, and I do that like 3 times.
Knife, and then you get like a shirt and a vest thrown in your lap.
This is literally a scene for the Naked Gun. He's next thing you know, there's like a pile of guns right next to freaking Peter.
Pretty much.
Oh god, hold on, I got something for that. Find it.
And Torn deposits all of his weapons and gear to Peter and goes walking
Shirtless
out there.
Torrin, suspenders up.
Shirtless Torn, a little bit of acid damage on his shoulder.
Making sure to snap the suspenders. Oh yeah, you got those. You got scars to talk about. If
Yeah.
someone wants to ask.
Yeah, he does. He's got a fair bit of them, but most notably the fucking acid discoloration. Yeah.
A little bit of acid discoloration on about a 6 or 7 square inch area on his left shoulder going down to his shoulder blade.
It was bigger than that because he almost died from it. It was like his entire back.
He's healed quite a bit since then.
I like to think it's the shoulder and then like a streak on the left, probably.
Yeah.
No, Torrin!
Sorry, I just
Hold still.
had to find this. It's gonna go in session chat. It fits the scene of what was just described.
Out of character though, I think Alexander's the last person you want to put in a ring for a friendly sparring competition.
No, Torrin's not has seen what happens. He's not gonna let that happen. Like, you really don't want to punch him. Like
No, it's
he can't
gonna be-
control himself.
It's gonna be
No,
either
but-
me or
man.
Hachu.
All right.
Alright.
Come on,
Torn
man.
steps forward. The knoll kind of looks between the 2 of you.
Hmm.
Very well. Mr. Kickington, any rules you would like to waive this time?
Oh. No. I think we can keep the same rules we've had so far.
Very well.
Nothing wrong with that.
No magic.
But if
No low blows.
No
Kinda
one blows
gives,
is part of the rule. What?
gives Knack a look with a raised eyebrow.
Outside of reason, low blows.
He's just gonna keep that stare and just wait until he continues on, regardless.
Blinks once slowly. No illegal blows that are exceptionally dirty. No magic. No raging. No enhancements. No potions.
Yeah, he's gonna shrug and just kind of accept it. I'm like, no, whatever. Oh, I did.
We'll kind of plant down the staff into the ground and then raise it up and kind of steps back as we'll open up next set of combat. Both of you click your tokens, roll me initiative.
Torrin's looking at his claws like, is this so hard? Like,
I mean, they're attached.
There
Uh, So no matter what, who goes first, Rich is definitely gonna bow first, just out of respect.
Torrin will bow back.
Let's see. I'll clicky and then initiative.
Ooh, 19 for Torn, 27 for
Jesus
Rich.
Christ.
Fucking
A fucking 27.
Dick Kickington
God
over
damn.
here, getting ready to go.
Monks.
All right.
I just realized that's your name. Fuck.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Richard.
yes. All right. We're just going to move in
Kickboxer Rabbit just closes with to engage.
Yep. And then I'm going to go for a jab.
Miss.
Okay. For another jab.
Miss.
Go for a kick.
That'll hit.
Okay. Oh, well, that's broken. Why is it? Well, I got something that's covering up the damage roll.
Scroll down.
Oh, yeah, you might have to scroll down a
That's-
little bit.
It's given the fucking rolling 1d20 greater than 20 plus 3 dex prof fucking algorithm.
Oh, the algorithm thing? Shit.
Yeah. I need to refresh.
Yeah, give it a refresh.
Okay.
Hey! Okay, it's working.
No, that was your roll.
Yeah,
No.
that was my roll. That doesn't count, but
Yeah.
can't get kicked for 12
Alright.
damage. Oh no. Try giving it another click.
Okay. Boink.
Hey!
Oh, you're gonna have to
Okay, that's
reselect
better.
your character.
Ow, balls.
Whoops.
Well, that works. It's the right stat, but it doesn't display as you.
Torrens is like,
I got
Yeah, you
Yeah.
throw your claws up and block 2 jabs, but get kicked in the middle side.
Yep. Let's see. Then, fuck, I gotta pull my character sheet back up. Is there a shortcut to get to a character sheet?
Not really, unless you pop it out on
Okay.
a separate window or put it on your second
It goes away
monitor.
when you refresh if you have it popped out.
Yeah.
I saw that one. All right. Let's see. Where was I at?
4th attack, I believe.
4th attack. Yep. And then I'm just gonna
that'll
headbutt.
hit.
Forehead to forehead, like a nice clean crack of bone.
Horns
bone on
scrape
bone.
against horns as you just see full bunny leg extension headbutt against Torn. Just bah!
Just a full-fledged step into it.
Is there any need for your head to be so bum?
Let's see. Yeah, and then for the extra, just gonna. Ouch.
Ooh, roll me a d6.
I like to imagine Torin just catching a fist, just like,
Headbutts
I
him,
find
goes
the
to
horn.
throw. You throw your hand up, catch it, and then like rips his hand back out of your grip real quick, just like, oh, holy shit.
Yeah, just like to think he found a horn instead of that. fucking ow.
Now you don't want to. Torrent inadvertently sharpens those things as he keeps them short so he can wear more hats.
Exactly. All right. That I end my turn.
Alrighty, Torin. You took a couple swift hits as nearly even height. How tall were you again, Rich?
Without the ears being up, 3-2.
Ah. So with the ears, he's a little bit almost taller than you, but without the ears, you are looking a little bit downward towards him, Torin.
alright. Torin is gonna take 2 fucking slashes at him with his claws, because these are allowed, and like, this, like, I mean, fair is fair, it's on his body.
Bye. All right.
Alright,
First one hits. The second one does not.
5.
I can
then
fix your shirt when you're done.
No, Torin, oh, his shirt,
Hey.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
What do you?
Torin's gonna, like, punch an ear. Specifically an ear. With
You're gonna go for an ear punch with the bonus action. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll roll a d20 for that, plus, what would be
Plus
the modifier
strength.
to punch an ear?
It'd be strength for a punch.
Strength to punch an ear? Okay.
I mean,
Oh, it's a regular punch.
it's a regular punch.
Actually,
Targeting the ear
Yeah.
would just increase AC.
yeah.
Which,
Oh, okay.
14. I'm just gonna.
Plus 2, so that doesn't... Still doesn't.
The 16.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Right. Yeah. Is it meet or exceed? I forget.
If it exceeds, it hits. If it meets, it does
Okay.
half damage.
Okay. Well, that's a half damage then.
Oh. A d4? Yeah, d4.
Yep, D4.
Okay.
Get
What's
punched
the ear
in the
side?
ear.
Yeah, he goes to
Flicks the
scratch
gear
you
aside.
twice, goes across your chest once, kind of ripping at your vest, similar apparel to his, and then yeah, just straight up punches you in the clip of your ear.
He's gonna flinch and then smile at this.
Torin is grinning back, that toothy sort of like having fun but a little manic because you're having too much fun grin.
Yes. All right. Is that it from Torn?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's go for one of those.
Misses.
One of those. Really? See, I told you. It was only going to be for the fight against Nikos.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. One of those.
It's
2 kicks that he blocks with his forearm. Third kick comes around from the opposite side, catches you in the shoulder.
Uses the fucking first 2 blocks to springboard, catch the first one across his jaw, or catch the third one across his jaw. And then let me verify that doesn't do that. Does that take an action point, or does it take a... No, okay, it doesn't. Disregard. And then a jab.
misses.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 swift kicks that you block both, uses the springboard to kick you across the jaw once, and then goes for a jab as he lands on his paws, and just you're able to barely deflect that one to the side.
You're fast. Why are you so fast? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
What else you got, Rich?
That'll be it. God, he's slow on the battlefield. You're dead.
He doesn't have his machine gun, so he doesn't really know what to do yet.
He's just gonna kind of like cock an ear at the side. Gives this. The fuck is a machine gun?
Oh,
That thing right there.
Oh, you'll see. Don't worry.
Torin's gonna point
I
off
just-
to the right and say that thing right there, and
I
I
just
want to
pick
roll
it up and just
deception
have
for
it in the
that.
air. I just pick like a random stick up.
Roll deception, Tor.
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Doesn't work.
Hey, Rich, roll me insight.
If he rolls a nat 1, that'd be very funny.
That would also be hilarious.
So you go to the skills on the
Insight.
middle left,
Yep.
and you'll just click directly
Insight.
on it.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
No,
Right
what do you do
on.
with this?
I'm joking.
I'm genuinely curious to see where this goes now.
Both of your next turns are going to have disadvantage, as all manner of pacing. Torn points over there. That's a machine gun. Rich looks over. Oh, what? And 6 seconds go by. That normally would be a turn where they're just like both looking at and questioning that.
Rifling through the pile of weapons to try and find a machine
Find the
gun
right
to
one and
show.
show it off.
Hey, look, Kickington, it's your mom.
Literally, Alexander standing there with a pencil, just holding it up, and
Still selling a pencil.
Torin's gonna remember they're fighting, turn back, and just try to 2 hands shove him into the fucking mud.
All your attacks are going to be at disadvantage. Roll me opposing strength.
Okay.
That's 11. Roll me strength.
Toggle
So
disadvantage
you'll see
at
at
the
the
top.
top of your character sheet, there's a little toggle where you can put advantage, disadvantage, normal.
Disadvantage.
Put it on disadvantage and roll strength.
All right.
Torin, you go to shove him. For being smaller than you, he is a smaller brick wall TM in lowercase, much like Nikos. As you go to shove him, and your claws kind of dig into the mud and just scoot back 6 inches, as you realize, oh, you can't shove him.
Yeah, he's stanced up.
He's gonna go for a backhand on the across the face.
That'll be an offhand attack.
Yeah, offhand, backhand.
Crazy.
Alright, that'll be at disadvantage as well.
I'll just roll 2d20s.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Well-
doesn't hit.
Yeah, he goes to backhand you, and your snout and head just kind of rotates left, and his hand misses completely.
That's just how you're moving. Stop moving so much.
He is, in fact,
He's not even
He's
going to
a
bother to
rabbit.
repeat himself.
He's a rabbit.
Right.
You don't expect him to be bouncy. It's like their whole thing.
All right. Let's see.
Rich, What do? Keep
it on
in
me?
mind, you will be at
Alrighty.
disadvantage for this
At
turn
disadvantage?
as well.
Okay. You know what? Why change what's working?
So anyways,
gonna-
I started jabbing.
Yep.
Nope.
Oh, that would have been great. All right.
Yes, even at disadvantage.
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna kick him
Yep.
in the dick.
Torn, you got both your claws up on either of his shoulders trying to push him. He brings his left paw up in a forward kick that makes you bring one hand down to catch it and, like, hold it in place. The right leg raises up, and for that half moment that he's in midair, goes to, like, center kick your chest and just straight up, like, pelvic drives you with his heel.
Right. While I'm right there, why not?
Nope.
Nope.
Ooh, not quite. Go for a headbutt. It drops as both your paws land on the mud, and your head kind of drops short of his snout.
Right. And YOLO.
Ooh, roll me a d6.
Damn, hit the fucking horns again.
Maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit the
Definitely.
horns. It grazes off the horns. It doesn't hurt quite, but yeah, that would have been a good face punch if it didn't graze off horn and like kind of rub one of your knuckles.
He looks down at the wrap, like out of the corner of his eye, just to see if it's actually bleeding or not.
A tiny
Otherwise,
bit.
just sitting there. Yeah, otherwise, he's just sitting there, just kind of grinning still, kind of on the tips of his pads, just bouncing. Let's see, was that all four?
That was 4 main attacks. Yep.
Okay. Go for that.
Nope.
No.
Ooh, that one won't hit.
Just for
Goes
flinch.
for one more kick, and you kind of bring a hand down and try to catch it before it hits you. Alright, disadvantage is now gone as the distraction that worked on both of you is no longer present. Any movement you'd like to take, Rich?
Nope. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Alright, you guys are up
I am
close and
firmly planted. This is my
inside
spot.
each other's box. You're both planted in the ground. Torn, what do?
Thorin's gonna actually take an attack of opportunity to disengage, not very much, but he's gonna run over to that tent pole right here, and it's going to be an acrobatics thing.
Okay. So you will get one attack of opportunity, Rich. Feel free to make your
Okay.
attack.
Is it one I pick or
Anyone
in
that you
general?
pick. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Give us
Now
damage.
kick him right in the ass.
Yep. You're just getting kicked straight up in the ass for 11
In
bludgeoning.
the ass, or are you just stomping on his tail?
Ah, yeah, no, better. Stomping on his tail.
Yeah, the edge of your tail gets stomped on by a large, rather coarse and well-trained rabbit foot. Just kind of catches you as you run forward.
Just,
But you get over to the tent stake. What are you doing at the tent stake, Torn?
He's going to claws way up it and spring off and just fucking tackle punch something. It's outright brawler move. He's gonna make a flying like
gonna pull
face
fucking
first
WWE from the ropes.
dive into this bunny.
Oh, you're going to try to springboard off the pole to dive at him.
Oh wait, no, climb up, reach that top corner, use leverage, and just leap, hurl.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
roll me acrobatics.
Watch out for the comically large syringe.
Yeah.
Okay.
That will be pretty good. Alright, what would be the best attack for this sort of pile driver?
I don't know, fucking flying headbutt.
Roll me a head. Yeah, roll me a headbutt.
Yeah, headbutt.
With gravity and momentum on my side.
It will add a d6 to it if it hits.
It will not.
It does not.
Oh man, these fucking. I hate that melee is statted all strength when it, it doesn't
Melee
make
actually
sense.
dex for a monk?
For a monk. Unless you're of a specific class that it makes it dex, it is always strength.
which is
Yep.
wrong. But okay.
It kind of depends, but like, you know.
We could argue that we
It's
could
good
switch
for
it to
flavor.
Dex for Torn, considering most of his fighting is Dex fight. Dex fighting.
Yeah.
If
At
you'd
the
like
very least,
to,
unarmed combat should just be a feat. To be able to turn it into whatever one of the stats you prefer.
that would make sense. We'll have to look at that during the week. We'll see if we could switch Torn's fighting to Dex based instead of Strength based, because he is a little more fluid in his fighting style. But for now, we'll keep it with Strength just to see. But yeah, you climb up on the staff, jump off the ledge. He tries to swing down on you. It's not gonna hit. Torn, I need you to roll a d6.
Oh, I don't get a chance to save this.
You're gonna roll that next. We gotta see what the potential damage is. Okay. Roll me another acrobatics to see if you save.
19.
Alright. Dick.
Yeah?
Are you going to try to move out of the way of this, or do you want to stay there?
You know what, for funsies? He's going to just accept it. He's going to stand there, and he's just going to grin even wider and move his hands up to kind of catch Torin to make sure he doesn't overshoot and, like, crack his head on the ground.
Roll
Catch
me...
Torn in a very romantic way.
Roll me
Obviously.
athletics. Rich.
Let me see.
Torin, you dive down expecting him to either move or be able to land on him. You realize he's not moving. With that acrobatics jump, you're ready to save yourself, but it's not really needed as he brings both of his hands up. And for a split moment, you know that, like, ice skating routine where you pick them up by the hips and hold them up above you? Rich is standing there holding Torin above him by the hips. And Torin, you're kind of in, like, sort of drop the elbow pose, but he's now just holding you up above.
Spencer, so you do not.
Yep. Yeah, see, is that, before we continue, is that the end of what Torin's going to do, or does he have more?
That would have been his action.
Bonus action.
Do you have your bonus
you in the
action?
groin.
Make me make me a melee attack. We'll see if you can kick low enough.
Because everything's strength based? No.
Or we'll switch that to Dex for you come next session. We'll have that switched around in your notes. Yeah, he goes to try to kick you, and you see a kobold clawed leg come flying towards you, and you're like, eh.
All right. Now, out of curiosity, am I still holding him?
You are indeed.
Suplex.
Oh.
Straight into the mud, face first for him.
Roll me, I'm gonna say this is opposing strength.
Okay.
Both of you give me a strength roll. Roll me,
How you want to do that? Just
roll me a d6 plus strength, Rich.
All right.
Or actually, yeah, d6 plus your strength modifier.
All right.
You may ask, why is it
10.
called number 2?
Yeah, Torn, you're gonna take 10 bludgeoning as your snout and horns disappear into the mud as he just German suplexes you down.
That put him behind me, or relative behind me now.
Relatively behind you, yeah.
Yep.
That will have been your entire action. You do still have your bonus action.
Yep.
Torrent's tail is bent and, like, the end of it's at the back of his head. Legs are just kind of bent upwards.
Bonus action, because that, in practicality would have put me prone as well. Can I just kip up?
Add.
Yep, and that'll be end of my turn.
Add,
Just,
yeah.
just standing there looking at Torin, just fucking, lawn darted into the mud.
You use your bonus action to get up to your feet, turn around and look.
Yep.
Torin.
Torin is going to get up, but while doing so, let me know if this is a lot. Try to sneak in a tail whip on his feet.
Oh.
It will be half your movement to get up. However, if you
Yeah.
don't want to get up and stay low, yeah, you'll be able to make a tail attack at him.
Oh, getting up. He wants to get up afterwards, but like in the moving, turning, getting up process, he wants to get the tail in there.
Yeah, we'll count that. The tail will be
That's
your attack. So
And I
for now, let's test it. Dexterity.
Want to? I was gonna try to roll deception to not let it be seen, but that works.
Oh, you
Oh,
want to try
okay.
to sneak attack it? Yeah, roll me.
Yes.
Roll me. What are you trying to do to distract him from seeing your tail?
Probably like snarl or something, or like tails move all the fucking time. They're tails. It's just
Okay.
like doing.
Yeah, he does a motion. Roll me deception, and we'll have him roll insight to see.
Oh,
Ooh,
Deceptive. Let's see if your insight can detect it.
probably
or
not. It thinks about it long enough.
No. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to make this attack at advantage, Dorn.
I'm still not gonna hit. Let's see.
We'll make this one dex based. We'll give that a try.
I'll just roll. I'll just roll a 20.
Alright. And we'll add your dexterity modifier to it.
16.
That will meet
well,
half damage.
You get to roll it at
Right.
advantage because you
course,
did pass
advantage.
the deception, so roll it
Oh
again.
yeah, that's right.
17.
Hey,
Yeah,
17.
yeah, that'll hit.
Alright. Damage for the tail whip will be a d6 plus your, yeah.
Damage
we'll
should
go-
be strength, I think.
Yeah.
But like chance to
D6
hit
plus
should
your
be there.
strength mod.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's balanced.
Dex to hit, strength for damage for Torn.
4.
Or
Yeah.
Okay.
He whips you with his tail like a fucking xenomorph or something. Just and catches you in the side of the leg with it. What
And
else
then
do
he's
you
gonna
got?
kick you in the ribs with a bonus action now that he's up.
okay.
Roll me Dex. It'll only have your, yeah, just roll me straight
No.
Dex.
Yeah, 12. No.
Yeah, that's not a hit.
I don't want to be rules lawyer. Is there anything to do with prone stuff, like knocked prone rule stuff in 5e? I don't even remember.
There is. If you're prone, it takes half your movement to get back up, unless you're in heavy armor, in which case it takes your entire movement. Any attacks you make from that level are at disadvantage. Attacks made against you are at advantage, unless they're ranged attacks, in which case they're at disadvantage if you're prone.
So I roll again.
For the
The rib kick.
Yeah,
Because
that one
rabbit is
would-
on the ground. Okay.
wait, the rabbit's on the ground?
Yeah.
No, because I used my my bonus action my previous turn to get up and turn and look at you.
Yeah, he used his monk bonus action to stand up. When you hit him with the tail, it was only in the ankle.
That was supposed to knock him out. Oh, I guess I didn't communicate clearly. Okay.
Oh, okay. You're trying to go for a leg
I
sweep
was
for it.
supposed to-
Okay.
I did say leg sweep.
Oh, a sweep. Okay, I thought you were just trying to whip
Okay.
him in the side of the leg. Yeah, if that hit, then that would be a...
Okay. But acrobatics or
Yeah, we'll go with a
Athletics?
deck
Okay.
save, actually.
okay.
Deck save would be solid to keep your footing underneath you. Yeah, I didn't know it was a
just-
sweep. My bad.
Just to be clear, deck save is still the same roll for that, or where am I?
So you'll see a little box above your skills that says saves. Inside that is all the same core stats, but it has your save rolls next to it. You'll click one of those. And you'll see
this,
in that small box there. So you see how you got your core stats on the left side? Strength, dex,
Yeah.
con. Next to that, you got saving throws, and you got all those same ones.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
That's where you make saves, and then the other ones
Yeah,
are where
so
you make
dex
your
save?
checks. Yep, deck save.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, you're not saving from that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be knocked back prone
All right.
again. You'll slip to your left and drop on your side.
All right.
And then I'll roll the advantage on that because the first one missed.
Yeah, the first one missed. Roll advantage on that.
And that one
Ah.
definitely missed.
Also missed.
Yeah, you're not able to hit him, even though he's knocked prone next to you.
And
Okay, that was my bad. I misheard when you said leg
Alright.
sweep. I don't know why I thought it was just a whip attack instead of a full sweep.
Oh, sorry. And then, do we provoke an attack of opportunity if they're prone? Yes, I think.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Nope. Once they go
Alright.
prone, there's no attack of opportunity that can be made.
Torn's gonna go and climb the tent again. Gonna like post up on the pole and look down.
Let's see
Okay.
here. Alright. How much movement was that? Let's see. 5, 10, jump, leap,
Half to
move,
stand.
6, 10, 20.
15. Oh shit! I actually don't have enough for that. Wait.
I was gonna say.
Oh,
Might not
yeah.
be
I'm used to
enough.
having all the movement.
Let's see. So
sorry.
it's 5, 10, 15.
35.
Jump.
So how do you have 35?
Half of 35 would be 20.
20.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you'd only be able to battle step to right here next to him. That would
What?
be the max of your movement because you'd be
Half of
spending half of it
35
to
is-
stand up. It'd be
Okay,
20.
So. Okay. Well. We'll buy space.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll buy some space and breathing room.
Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, you're knocked onto your side as he backs away before he can get any hits in. Rich, what do?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna stand up.
Alright. Using your bonus action monk ability to do it, or gonna spend half your movement?
I'll spend half the movement.
Alright.
And then I'm going to run my bonus action and one charge of my rabbit hop.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
And
racial traits.
yep, would I be allowed to make a kick attack out of that? From standing flying kick.
You would.
Okay. Because yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
This is one thing I was hoping you would explore is by using that as your bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would have advantage on this kick attack.
Ah.
I don't think you need the advantage though.
Nope. Yeah, I'm just gonna not
Roll
roll the
damage.
next one because that's
Yeah.
good enough. Yep. Yep.
What is that math right now? That's
14.
14.
14. Jaw.
Yeah. He dives up, gets about 10 feet of air, leaping forward, brings a bunny paw down, and just catches you right in the jaw, Torn, almost spinning you as he just fucking catches you.
Torn, he's looking rough. Torn staggers back. He's bleeding from the jaw, and he's just finish it. Come on.
Rich is just gonna like pause for a second. And be like,
Alright, you need to hold
yeah.
out 2 more rounds. I'm not done with Nikos yet.
have you had enough? As I said to your friend over there, it's no shame in backing off. It's not a death match.
No, come on. Come on.
He's just gonna stand there and let him say it at least one more time. Yeah.
You miss. Come on.
Now watch. No, he's gonna
You
hit you.
miss. Come on.
2 kicks, he blocks both of them.
Oh my fucking
You
god.
miss. Come
Third
on.
kick, he blocks
Right.
that one.
Burning the key point.
Alright.
Headbutt.
That meets.
Oop, it'll be half damage. Click the damage.
All right.
Alright, that'll be 2 damage as he does land a headbutt against you.
Come on. Ah.
Says as he spits out a fang.
I am counting the attacks. That is 1 more attack on your side,
Yep.
Silver.
I just didn't know if he was bowing out. He's definitely gonna have. We would definitely give him the opportunity to. Okay. Then in case,
That's it.
Send
There's
it.
no health left. That's it.
Yep.
Torn is down to 1 hit point.
Torn gets headbutt once, tries to give that toothy, bloody-faced, haha, let's go, fucking scrapper look, and a full flat bunny paw just catches you center of the sternum and chest. The wind leaves you as you get Sparta kicked, and Torn just slops backwards and fucking lands knocked out.
Torn
He's
goes
fucking
all
out.
friggin' Randy on him. He's like,
Rich is gonna like. Yeah, Rich would like immediately go and a check on him, make sure he's still breathing. And,
Casually walk over to him.
He's
Pick him
unconscious with a stupid, like,
Yeah.
fucking
Grin.
sharp tooth smile on his face. Like, yeah.
goes
Yeah,
over
he,
to
Pick him up,
him and says, I didn't hear no bell.
Throw him over my shoulder, reach my hand out, and cast mending on the tears in your shirt from him cutting you up. And then
he's gonna bow to the both of them again.
carry Torin back over here, put him down, and start working on him.
All right.
Noel kind of steps over, looks at the village elder, who seems entirely enamored also at the pencil display. Gives kind of a smirk, ears kind of fold back a little bit. On behalf
you
of
asked.
Burrowton, I do believe you have shown that you can hold your own against what is our best warrior. Very well. Rich, you're going to accompany them. You're going to dispatch with all the prejudice of 100 years of fallen brethren, the Red Cap Commune. Once you have eliminated them,
I knew it!
you will bring it back here with a little bit of evidence of what you have done. And then from there forward, with your permission, wondrous company, Mr. Kickington will accompany you and be your guide as you look for your fallen or missing company here in the Fey Realm.
He'll seem to be an asset to have around.
I'd be able to Trum.
There's a certain sparkle of light, a little inspiration in the back of my mind that's beckoning that fate, I will say, says he needs to go with you. I feel
He's gonna give a long-suffering sigh. Gumath.
I feel the Fey Realm needs to experience some of Earth, and vice versa. After you have found their company, Rich, you're to accompany them to the surface world.
Hold still, Torin. He's giving like a speech. So stop interrupting.
Sorry.
I know you're gurgling blood right now, but it'll be fine.
I think he'll be okay after a few moments. Should you need me to lend some extra healing?
No, I got it.
Very well. We'll return to the festivities, get yourselves some food. I will try to convince them not to spend the entire village on a pencil. I feel your deals demon, or would-be deals demon, is better at his future job than he realizes.
He's actually a administrative assistant.
Aha. Couldn't fool me.
Also,
Oh, he's
Peter,
a real
I'm sorry,
pencil pusher.
but the second you coax consciousness back to Soren or Torin, you're gonna get punched in the face.
Oh, thank God y'all want to
Go
hear
for
my
it.
lame ass joke I said. Thank God.
I heard it.
By the way, Peter, I just literally sold all my pencils, so do we have any more?
That hits.
You get punched in the face for 3 damage.
Torin, don't make me grab the comedically large syringe.
Why do you have that?
I don't know. It was just in the kit.
Rich is gonna stand there and watch this, realizing he was way too late to reach in and intercept the punch.
As they're recovering from the punch, Torin's coming to, Peter's rubbing his jaw, the others are making pencil-pushing jokes at Alexander, who seems to have sold the pencil for a higher price.
Peter, you're not an Irish bunny. Oh.
Knack walks up
Fucking call an Irishman.
How do you even know what an Irish is?
Aye. It's a fucking Irish. I had another. Could fucking Zoidberg away. Just
Knack walks up beside you, Rich, puts a paw on your shoulder. Don't worry, it comes on good authority. They might not seem it at all times, but you do need to go with them. After they find their party, we'll be sending you topside with them.
come on.
Till then,
Just
though.
kind of like hand waves.
Do keep them from falling into any bogs or getting eaten by any kelpies while they're here. They're important. Pats you on the shoulder twice again, and will turn and start walking away as some of the music starts rising again. Some of the rabbits are now starting to drag Alexander away.
As Torrent's still in dazed consciousness, I'm gonna say, "Come on, Torrent, you have to get back up. We need to do the interpretive dance portion again."
Right. Where were we? Is that not? I don't know. Yeah, right. Of course. Right.
And he's like moving his arm.
As the party is slowly chauffeured by rabbits, Hachu, you see a lot more of the rabbits are a lot more happy to be beside you and start gesturing you as well, as the party will be brought back down into festivities and the next couple hours of food and drink and healing.
What brain damage feels like?
Will be rather light and fond and bouncy as you guys will get to eat, drink, make merry with a bunch of rabbits who are seeing you as the thankful saviors of their last 100-year blight with the red caps. And we will send you guys back to the title screen, and next session we will pick up with you guys after collecting yourselves and your supplies, leaving with your new permanent party member, Richard Kickington, or Dick Kick, to go eliminate a little commune of redcaps who have been tormenting this nice peaceful village.
I've never tasted my teeth before.
Yes, you did. It wasn't even that long ago that you tasted them.
See you guys next session, and we will round it off there.
The airplane put down at the airstrip on a cold and gloomy day, and the 6 aboard all knew their homes were very far away. The strife that gripped the forest all around them was their plight. They knew that something out there wasn't right. There were creatures in the bush, and there were soldiers in the woods. There were zealots in the ruins. There was magic that's no good. Grenades were used aplenty, guns and swords brought in, and death. When it finished, only 5 or 6 were left. On the flight back to their quarters, the new place to be their home, the dangers of their future had been surely set in stone. The content of their briefing brought their purpose into light. These 5 strangers had been brought into the fight. There are stories of the kobold, of Wilhelm Schwartz and Father Peter too. There are tales of the hoplite, of Leroy Copeland and Hachu. And while the details of their past and trials were never meant to spawn, the deeds of wondrous company will live on. Yes, the deeds of wondrous company will live on. Of wondrous company will live on. Yes, the deeds of wondrous company will